Hello, 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 denizens of the multiverse. Welcome back to Roll Together RPG. If this is your first time joining us, my goodness, you're joining us in the midst of what was a one-parter is now a two-parter, which we're recording the day after. That's right. That's why we've all decided to change our clothes, our hair, just our general vibes. So yeah, we love the passage of time. Yes,
I got married.
Yeah.
I grew my hair out in a day.
It's been quite a day for all of us. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Sorry, I couldn't see it because of the black background.
Yeah, folks, we're more excited by Josh's longer hair than the fact that Niall got married. We're just like, oh yeah, that's right. That's it.
We've all spoke to debbie.
Yeah, we had to.
I was half expecting you to get absolutely rugby tackled in a cuddle puddle for a second there.
Oh,
A part of me was afeared of it, but I think she's busy.
she's busy.
Oh no, she heard. I love you. I spoke to you.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's beautiful, and nothing hurts.
love
Niall
you.
deals with that. As I said, if this is the first time joining us, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. What happens? Dice tell a story as well as us. Usual way it works. If we get a 20, everything's beautiful. If we get a 1, everything's hilarious, and we're going on a lovely time. Oh, once again, we're all showing off. No, it's raining on Niall.
Raining on his parade.
We'll try and get back into it. As you probably picked up, it's been a while since we've done this, but we're not worried. Because the Gatecrashers, it's an incredibly easy and coherent story. They're multi-universal problem solvers. Agnostics, not big fan of gods, come in, try and solve problems, try and save the universe. As it is, the universe is currently falling to pieces. There's been some monstrous lich-like creature called Vecna going around turning off stars. Anyway, that's not our concern. Our concern is going on fun adventures and wearing bright colors. I am joined by 3 lovely players who I shall now throw to introduce themselves. So if you can give me your names, your pronouns, and tell us what character you're playing, and then we can get back to saving the multiverse. And I'm going to start. Oh, again, Niall is making lovely faces. So Niall, please introduce yourself to the lovely people.
Hello, listener or watcher. I'm Niall. You may remember me from other Roll Together shows. I play Gatecrasher Punchy, and I believe we both use he, him pronouns. It has been a while, so I can't really remember if Punchy had an accent. But I do remember that he was sick in combat. I still tell my friends about how dangerous this third-party subclass is for a monk. It's insane. If you've not played it yet, please do. It's like Street Fighter, but for D&D. You're welcome.
Before we were starting, Niall was like, I can't believe you let me get away with this. And I was like, sometimes it's just funny to see what you can do. It's broken,
yeah, it's so cool. I've always wanted to play a monk barbarian because it feels like they should go together, and this does.
I mean, we only recorded yesterday, so you want to see all the crazy stuff they've put on in 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. It's honestly well done, D&D, Wizards of the Coast. It's been a long time coming, but you finally got my approval. You got the big Nile seal of approval. I love the work that you're doing. Good work getting the Grim Hollow stuff. I enjoy that. I was reading that this morning in the van. No context.
No context. Niall is a man in a van.
Yep.
Not my van.
That's even more concerning.
And before we admit to more crimes, Josh, sorry, you're just about to take a lovely sip of everyone.
Coffee.
Quick, everyone, hydrate.
Tea. Hydrate.
I don't have kombucha, but dilute will do.
I'm with you.
Me. Hello, I'm Josh. I am playing Levandriel Syrian. Yes, he is related to some of my other characters that I played in Roll Together history. I'm not telling you where he appears in the timeline or how old he is or anything like that. He is a wood elf half wood, half elf ranger rogue thing. He likes to teleport around. He likes to do anime things where he summons swords and stab things and disappear and teleport Nightcrawler style. What happened to him in the last session? I cannot remember. So he did exactly what I just said. Exactly what he does on the tin. So,
as we said, we've had a weird 24 hours. It's
very strange.
Yeah, again, it's like, for those of you who read Dragon Ball Z, we went in like we love the passage of time anyway.
The hyperbolic time chamber.
The hyperbolic time chamber.
No, I think you'll find the technical term is, the box. We went in the box.
We went and did push-ups in a box. In amazing red light.
And then we came out and I was like, I'm married. I did so many push-ups. I got married. Anyway, Nick, please try and get this ship into port.
Oh, yeah. Me. Hi. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. Hi, I'm Nick. And I'm playing Kar, or Karum Kaba, who is in this world the Gatecrasher, who is an alternate universe version of one of my previous characters, who you may recall from other games, a Karabomeka. And it's a very similar style, still a tiefling, still a mind sorcerer, aberrant sorcerer. That's the word. There we go. But with updated rulings. Yay! And lots of crazy mind magic. And last time, I did, listeners, watchers, I did a tiny bit of research. I did a tiny bit of homework on yesterday's thingy. I remember that I threw a door with my mind, and that I spoke to a demon and teased him, and that I also teleported us out of a poisoned alleyway, which was quite nasty, whilst nearly being flattened by Punchy, who came running at me because he was in a rage. I remember that much. Don't remember anything else.
I end up carrying you on my back at one point.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe. That sounds
yeah.
right.
Did I have an accent?
You were gruff. That's all I remember. You were like,
Just gruff.
Yeah, that was it. That was it right there.
It was just my voice.
That
But
was
a
it.
little bit more gruff.
Yeah.
Sweet.
This is
Take
like
it.
we've been in the fog and we've just come out and gone, did I have an accent? Why do I have this knife? What was I doing?
My character sheet does have a lot of knives now that you say it.
You're fist fighter. Why do you have so many knives?
I've got 4 knives, an adamantium great axe, and a spear.
That's too many knives. You've
I
only
have
got
a
2
spear.
hands.
Why do I have a spear?
Josh,
Maybe we all just took a spear.
Josh,
You must
take a
look-
cat. Did I give everyone a spear? It sounds like me.
Do I also have a spear? No, I don't. I don't actually have any weapons.
Apparently I can do an energy blast.
Oh, fun.
You are a Dragon Ball Z character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, while we all check our inventories for a bit, we're just going to throw over to some of our sponsors and supporters. We'll see you on the other side.
Check out our sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for carefully crafted click-clack math rocks for use in your favourite TTRPGs. Phoenix Dice work with recycled goods, meaning their products and packaging are all made from sustainable materials. You can go to phoenixdice.com to check out their entire selection, including some limited Roll Together dice. And if you use the code ROLLTOGETHER, all caps, at checkout, you'll get 25% off your next purchase.
Big love to our D20 Club on Patreon. They're great. You're wonderful. We love you so much. And they help us keep the kobolds in line, which is very important. They get up to all sorts of cheeky jam-related activities. Anyway, the D20 Club, they've created a fan Discord where you can come and chat about all things Roll Together. And they've created a wiki page to help you keep track of all of our stories, which you can find at rolltogether.fandom.com. You can join and be as cool as they are from as little as one of your local currencies per month by following the link in chat or in the description below.
We are delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. You can select your heroes and formation, then battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. And if you put !code into chat, you'll get yourself a free Electrum chest.
We are happy to be supported by Homie&theDude. Homie&theDude are a father and son duo, a group company that make various different TTRPG supplement books, which includes The Wandering Tavern. And coming soon to Kickstarter, they have a new Dune/Mad Max inspired book called Scorched Basin. You can go check out all of their stuff following the links in chat or in the description below. And if you use the code ROLLTOGETHER at checkout, you can get 10% off of your purchase.
You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok by searching Roll Together RPG, or by following the links in chat or in the description below. If you can't join us live and want to see our previous adventures, you can catch up straight after on YouTube or on your favourite podcasting app by searching for Roll Together RPG. Right, so in the last episode, Gatecrasher, and Gatecrasher decided to basically do a bit of a prison break. And after taunting a few demons and getting attacked by haunted dolls, they were able to rescue their friend and compatriot, Fall of Light Snow, a Tabaxi oracle, who basically said, "I knew you were coming," and that's... I mentioned a Tabaxi and a cat turned up. That's amazing. Everyone put cat into the chat to see if we get anything.
Yeah.
Yes, Fall of Light Snow had said, "Well, I knew you were coming, and I'm glad the prophecy's working out." The Gatecrashers returned to the Citadel, a interdimensional floating city, where there's been a bit of contention because there are people currently living there, and the Gatecrashers have also decided that they're going to live there. And there's also another group of adventurers, many of them future versions of other PCs who are just hanging out, including Jakarth, everyone's favorite, Jakarth, who started just waving at people like that. Our Gatecrashers were basically imprisoned for doing a bad prison break, and were assisted by a talking cardboard box, which actually contained a otter, who gave them items various, and
Like spears.
just a little guy going, "Oh, got your spears, go on, go
I think
stab
that
it."
literally was what happened. I think he did go, "I've got spears for you."
Of course, we all remember that because that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gatecrashers were told that they needed to go rescue Keeper, the kobold, basically manager and organizer of the Gatecrashers, who had disappeared, but they believed had been imprisoned in the Gatecrasher headquarters, a place that everyone had abandoned. The Gatecrashers did return and discovered that basically once everyone left, just all the cell doors got opened and various creatures and wrong'uns are running around. They ran into a Gatecrasher who was just trying to do weird science, and I don't think we should fault him. Okay, yes, he made a terrifying stove monster and also a flesh golem and is now in a giant kraken, but tell me, audience, would you not do the same if you were presented with the ability to defy the gods? Anyway, you can see where my characters are filtering into my own logic. So these Gatecrashers decided to have a bit of a fight. Punchy did some big punching and got quite badly burnt, but kept going. And at the end of the last episode, Keeper managed to turn up, and it was revealed that he had, in case of emergency, break glass, and the March of the Modrons had begun as there was various rumblings. We can go back into combat, but I feel, we can probably come out of combat because I don't want to deal with all that initiative that we came up with yesterday. And then I had a very large supper. Ooh, pies.
A big sleep.
I had a big sleep and I forgot about everything and aged like 8 months. That's the problem in the hyperbolic time thing.
I will say, this is
Yes.
probably the best campaign to have... I know we didn't have a really long break, but it's probably the best campaign to have had a long break in, because the NPCs' names are Gatecrasher.
If in
You
doubt.
don't have to remember them.
Yeah. I mean, again, I can tell the difference because I've got the filter on, but everyone else is just seeing Gatecrasher. It's very interesting. So, as we said, there's rumbling. Keeper, who is a kobold, they them, dressed as what I've described as a traditional rainbow wizard in long robes, pointy hat, has come out and gone, it's good to see you. The Modrons are coming, so that was the emergency system, and looks up at the Kraken. Gatecrasher. Okay, the Gatecrasher in the known as Magoo kind of goes, Are we not still fighting? This is very interesting from my research. The rumbling is increasing. The stove, like Punchy, who I think was on the back of it, just is doing the kind of hot foot. The flesh golem sort of starts like looking around, very like whatever orders has been put in its head now switched off. We are sort of out of combat, but talking is a free action.
What's our plan now?
Yes. So you obviously have a escape plan. You came to get me. I'm much appreciated. He sort of turns around and he's got a little backpack on. He's like, interdimensional backpack. So most of my notes and the other keys are in there. So we should probably vacate this. He sort of looks around and goes, I didn't know we still had this arena. That's very interesting. It's the wonderful thing about Gatecrash HQ. Buildings just sort of appear. There's a sort of slight room of requirement feel to it. I think, yes, for those of you who've played Gatecrashers before also know that you could pretty much walk into any bedroom and it happens to be your bedroom. It's almost like the building's sentient. Anyway, Keeper sort of starts walking out of the arena. Magoo's like, no, that's not what we do. It's supposed to be, the back wall is now just thump, as there's just the consistent noise of small metallic creatures just walking full-bodied into a door.
I don't think the Modrons are our friends. I think we might want to get out of here, like sharpish.
I can say this above. Every single one of you knows that the Modrons are absolutely not your friends. For those of you who have never met a Modron before, Modron is from a plane of law and order, and they're small, mechanical, round creatures with one eye. They despise chaos, absolutely despise it. The march of the Modrons, no one knows why it happens. It seems to happen every 88 years and just seems to wipe through. This is very much if your computer is running incredibly slow, just reboot everything. The fact that Keeper's done this is not the best, but it's probably not a bad idea considering gestures to the giant stove, gestures to the giant flesh golem.
Yes, I think we might want to get out of here.
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
With Keeper, yes.
Yes. Keeper pats his way out. If you're leaving, you're heading down a corridor. There is still the sound of things moving around. Just like as the camera sort of moves down the corridor, and we just see something like dart past. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. You're going to go home. This is going to be a really short
passive
episode.
Perception of 18. What is that?
23 passive perception.
Holy shit!
10.
10.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Tell me all your secrets. What was that?
Okay, can you make... I'll tell you what. Passive perception, you've definitely clocked it. Can you both now make a perception roll for it to be like, right, now I actually know what that is?
Oh, I certainly can.
I'm just whistling and walking into the back of these two.
Carl, it's been a big couple of days. It's just nice.
It's been mad.
Yeah.
I'm having a lovely time with my friends. I always enjoy this sort of stuff.
You okay there, Josh?
I rolled a natural 20 for a 33.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 26, but
I thought that was going the other way. I thought that was I rolled a nat 1. I don't get to know anything.
That's because of my first roll.
You both, I think that's the thing that sort of like we see the thing skitter, and you both kind of like look while Car's just like, yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio walking down the corridor.
I always think like Car, like you found something like on like at one of the corridors. You're like, oh, it's a book, or it's like something where you're like, oh, this is really. I really regret that we didn't get this. So. For both of you, as you clock it, whatever this thing is, it's about the height of a maybe sort of a child. Seems to be bipedal, tail, and I think you caught a glimpse of claws and talons.
I'm still raging, right?
Are you maintaining it since?
It's only a bonus action.
Yeah. I think we've discussed like you're just sort of like flicking yourself or something where you're just like I'm just keeping my rate. Yeah, you are
just nipple crippling myself.
Punchy, stop punching yourself in the tits. Yes, no, your rage is still up. Yeah.
I look at Andril to be like, are we dealing with this or are we going?
I mean, if it comes for us, yes. If not, let's get out of Dodge, I believe the term is.
That's well, Carl, as I said, is just rocking out. Keeper's like, yeah, well, yes. I think the obvious thing is there are various beings that the Gatecrashers have been able to keep away. Pauses. Time on the essence. Various nasty things have got out of their cages, so I think we need to be incredibly careful. My advice is that we try and make it to the dining room, which we'll be able to maintain. That would let us also access your old rooms if you want to get a chance to collect anything. I understand previously you all had to leave at rather quick pace. It's fine. Yeah.
If we're leaving all these things in here that have gotten out that are not meant to be out, are these Modrons going to clear them up? Or is this going to be something we're going to have to regret not dealing with later?
They are, to use the term of the Modrons, incorrect. I'm not the happiest about the idea of the Modrons just wiping them out, but now they can sort of clear it. It's like, again, I was trying to be like, basically, it's like taking a penicillin to be like, hello. I guess it's like an intelligent virus. We're doing that kind of thing where it's just like, in conclusion, Gatecrasher, hopefully if these things don't get in the way of the Modrons, they might be okay. But I'm not certain.
I'll take the back because I think I've got the most hit points.
That's fair.
You definitely do. Yep. I'm definitely still damaged from last time, and it doesn't look good.
Yeah, after 10 minutes, my rage will run out, by the way.
Oh, how fortunate. Yes, as you've all been having this conversation as you've been walking down this very, very long corridor, like a video game, as you're just walking, you're like, we're loading. A
10-minute long corridor.
I'm going to say it's 8 minutes, so you can keep your
I've got
rage.
1 minute left.
Every now and then we have to go through the little slips between doors and all of that to help with the loading and things.
There's also yellow paint all over the place, so you're like, we're going the right way.
Yellow paint, very good.
You, with the high perception, are aware that you are being followed, pretty much. Whatever this thing is, it's doing its best to try and stay in the shadows as best as it can. If you're all going to just keep going, you do arrive in the dining room. For the Gatecrashers, the dining room is the hub of the base. Long wooden tables, usually bustling with life, unseen servants gathering food, moving around.
Penguins.
Who are penguins? Yes, good recall. For those of you who have been able to see for the invisibility, there are penguins. The ordering was very simple. You got a quill or something. You wrote what you wanted on the table. That went to the kitchen.
Like Wagamama's.
Just like Wagamama's. Roll together. Why don't you try Wagamama's? Amazing if we got sponsored by that. Of all their, it's like, oh yeah, we've got like dice sponsors, we've got art, we also got Wagamama's with the official tabletop gaming. We'll just anyway. I'm
going to your gate here at Wagamama's.
You can have sticky rice. Yes, you all come in. This place looks like it has been abandoned for a while. A lot of the tables have been flipped, broken. Do you all have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
So you're all getting that wonderful thing of like seeing this in like monochrome, like for that sort of thing of like going, well, that's broken. Slightly down the corridor, you can all see the gallery. The gallery is the spot where the Gatecrashers used to put up giant paintings of their enemies, because that was a really time-efficient way of keeping track of who was a wrong'un out there. You can.
The sketch artist was very good.
He was, again, so like for those who want to watch previous Gatecrasher adventures, and I've spent quite a lot of time just. Actually, your character was like, this is really stupid and this is a waste of time and I just don't want to be here.
I liked it, personally.
No, personally liked it. Yes, as you with the high perception can see, the majority of the paintings have now fallen off the wall. There is very clearly one very large painting of a skeletal-looking man holding like a rotting fish, one eye. Yeah, it's our boy. Before everything shut down, they were like,
Asarak.
As you just like, you're like, no, but yes, also a problem.
Sam.
just speaking out the name.
I know him. That's Rasputin, right?
Mumra.
You spend 4 minutes just shouting out lich names. The Red Wizards of Fae are just their paintings have been moved down considerably as the multiverse is slowly but surely going down the pipe.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there a door that led into here?
Yes.
Can we barricade it using the tables?
Please make a, let's say, do you want to say athletics?
I would love to say that, and I have 1 minute left of my.
As you tweak your nipple and you're like, I'm gonna move this table.
I'll help by going. I think that one's quite big. That you could put that one in, and then if you lean that one up again, that would work really well.
Punchy, roll with advantage as Car gives you what seems to be rather good advice.
19.
Micromanaging.
You, Punchy, you lift up a large, long table, and the doors are quite big, but this is definitely sort of like, as you push it against, it's barricaded. You have rather successfully sort of got yourself, as I said, like, if you're thinking of the room like as a T, to the left is the leisure and the sleeping quarters. To the right is the gallery, and behind you is the rest of the corridors. You have cut yourself off from the main building currently. Yes. As you sort of do that, you will pick up as there's a click, 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 as the lights in this place come back on. And those tables that have not been completely trashed, small candles just go and relight. It does seem that this place is not completely abandoned. and you all watch as a lot of the detritus seems to be by invisible hands or indeed flippers lifted up and started being cleared. The canteen's back. The kitchen's open, folks.
Oh, unexpected. But good, I was getting very hungry. We've been at this a while now.
I would like to keep an eye out for this figure that's been chasing us.
Sure.
Or following us, should I say.
Adral, you're going to stay by the door?
Yeah, stay closer to the door. I'll keep it shut. More so listening out for it rather than head out the door like, I can see you, sort of thing.
Fair enough. You, again, sort of like, you take position. You're sort of being prepared to listen. You've got a high passive, so unless this thing rolls incredibly well, yeah, you're going to hear. Punchy, Car, you hungry? Car just said you're hungry. It's been a while.
I think I will sort of like sit down to attempt to rest.
Absolutely.
Like attempt to get a short rest in.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
do you want to eat?
Not really hungry.
No.
Oh, no. Know that we've got things to do.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of trying to recuperate any energy that I might need to kick ass later.
That's a good idea.
You both take a seat, and Josh, can you roll a D100?
I certainly can. Let me just grab that.
Oh no! What does this mean?
Fine.
Oh, I saw the 9. I was hoping for a 6, but now I've got 39.
Okay.
Good.
If you all want to take a short rest, you can.
Excellent.
Please hit the short rest button.
I will.
Should do that. Dubiously, I'm going to use 3 of my hit dice, I think. I got 12 hit points back. Why didn't it add it for me?
Use, I think, 4. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to go for 6.
It's fine. It's nice to have a little sit down now and again, isn't it?
What? You didn't add my...
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't add the dice on.
It didn't tell me what to do. It seems to have... Alright, I'll just... Oh, no, wait. There we go. I think I need more than that, to be honest.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. You guys did get quite badly beaten up by that mixture. Don't punch the stove, folks.
D12 and D8s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm so not used to playing a sorcerer with such low hit points.
18.
Is he giving you the fear?
It really is.
Yeah.
It really. I don't like. I love playing magic users, but I'm not usually the sorcerer, and it is that is a low pool. That's a very low pool.
I rolled shite.
30. That's fine. There. That's what I want.
But I do get my focus points back.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is everybody nice and healed? Did you get all your lovely points back?
Not all of them.
I'm not fully healed, but I'm content with how much I have.
Exactly.
That's good. You've all taken 20 minutes of just sort of sitting and taking a moment to just appreciate, think about things. Keeper seems nervous, but Keeper has the right to be nervous. This is all a bit odd and strange.
While we're having this little rest, can I snacking on whatever I'm being brought?
Yes.
Strike up a conversation with Keeper and be like, so what's happening? What's the plan? What's that? I mean, we're obviously rescuing you. We need to get out of here, but Modrons are coming. It's a little bit crazy. What's the deal?
Well, good. First things first, Nick. What did you write on the table to get brought?
Oh yeah, because you can write down anything. what does Faerûn want to be? He's a tiefling. I think there's going to be some like charred crab claws, and also a very overdone steak, and then peanuts, and a green smoothie.
How healthy! I think that's lovely. You've got meat. You've also got a healthy thing, and you've also just got nice nibbly bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing. Like you're sort of like, hey, what, what's the plan as you're sort of consuming your little snack? And Keeper's like, well, obviously I have been rather off the grid for the last pauses. Time's strange. How long have I been gone? Which is also a weird thing for all three of you, because you're also like, we've also been traveling the multiverse. He's like, they're like, hold on, gets out like a very large pocket watch and is like, I've either been gone a day or 4 months. Interesting. Well, I think sort of like just sort of speed through where, you both sort of like ask questions. Keeper works out that, Fall of Light Snow has been brought back. Was revealed that there had been once again another attempted coup within the Gatecrashers after there'd been a whole issue where a group had there'd been a whole thing where basically a apocalypse bringing child called Broken Glass Broken Glass had been one that caused a lot of trouble with the Gatecrashers, then had been redeemed. This great yellow nonsense that was the essence of an angry god had escaped. This sounds convoluted because this is convoluted, and it's also convoluted to the Gatecrashers, there's different layers. Point being, there had been an attempt to arrest Keeper. Keeper had run as fast as they could, had basically hidden tried to send messages out. Is very glad to hear that Fall of Light Snow is returned. The plan is let the Modrons run in here, get as many of them as we can into the base. They can just run around, and this can then be used as a funnel. You don't bring them out at the moment, but it can be an option that a Gatecrasher can then open a door to this place. Modrons can come pouring in. If it is required to wipe out... Gatecrashers also have a habit of locking off areas, planets, planes that have been deemed unsuitable. This is indeed what happened with this other group of renegade Gatecrasher trainees who fell into Lacuna, which is the space between spaces, that when teleportation goes wrong, you fall into here. This is where all the trash is. Currently, a variety of evil creatures are just stored there. The plan being, get your ideas, get your stuff together, enjoy your peanuts, always have a lovely snack, tick, 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 and then return to... Keeper is quite surprised to hear that there's talk of the Citadel. Oh, I didn't realize we were working with them. They're rather antagonistic towards our way of working. They're quite Dr. Durrani especially is very sort of focused on the way things should go. You all had the... This is really funny because I get to be on the other side of the table here. The displeasure of meeting Dr. Durrani, who is a half-elf chronomancer, basically, and has very strong opinions about how, no time for nonsense in this case. And also, weirdly, has a key of her own. And when that got brought up, she was like, I don't know what you want from me. If you're going to just keep leaving these things lying around, then eventually they're going to end up in the hands of people like me. So, yes, very surprising but my enemy is indeed, in this case, my friend, as the multiverse, once again, is turned into spaghetti.
It's not just Nora that's a bit... Dr. Durrani is a bit... difficult to get on with. There's the one that sits in the corner in silence as well. Begins with an A.
Oh,
Anton, that was his name.
Anton. Oh,
Yeah.
they have an Anton. That's
Yes, this one has the hand and eye of Vecna.
Keeper falls backwards. What? What do you mean? That's inconceivable.
Came from a universe where he killed Vecna and took on his power. Or some of it from the stories that he told before he went silent on us.
Oh, dear. We must consider the possibility that Anton might be working with this Vecna. We've only just really found out that, Keeper
Always
just
a
rubs
liar.
Of course, yes, there's also some possibility. You're all aware, gestures over to the gallery where there is just a selection of pictures of a very similar looking man. It's called the Anton Corner. It's fine. It's less of a problem than it was. It's like that sort of thing where it's like, oh, we spent all this time worrying about taxes and the roads, and then it turns out nuclear war is coming, and you're like, right, change of plan. Yes, so Car, in answer to your question, the plan is to filter, is to kind of use the Gatecrasher home base as a storage area. Basically, it's if needs be, it is the ultimate weapon that you just release a bunch of Modrons. Also, it does mean those Modrons aren't currently running around the rest of the galaxy. Modrons are really hard to understand for being so logical. They are so lawful and so focused that they become chaotic, spiraling round to the other side.
Make no sense.
And for all three of you who are multiverse jumping chaos agents, it's that thing of like, you all do good jobs. You save the multiverse. It's just, and then suddenly a robot yells incorrect at you, and you have to deal with that. Josh, what was your passive perception?
23.
Interesting. I got a 24.
Bugger.
Which is really funny. I got a 19, and then this thing's got a +5, which is why I think you've done a really good job of paying attention to the door and focusing. And then I don't know if it's the smell of the steak or the fact that Keeper fell over backwards in shock, or the realization that there's an entire room of anyway, whatever reason you choose to be, this is why you do not hear the grate, or you do not pick up on the grate being knocked out until it's too late, and this creature just collapses in. It stands up, as I said, it's about the size of a child, scaly, long tail, claws, and just goes... before we go into combat, I suppose if anyone wants to make a sort of history or animal handling, or just to work out what this thing is.
Make a little... Oh, shit, I'm not good at this.
I'm going to try an animal handling check, because that seems like a good idea.
Will a nature check suffice?
Nature check would be great.
It won't be good.
No.
It isn't. 9. Weird bug.
Weird. I think it's enough for you just point at this thing. Weird bug. Yeah.
I'm going to boot it.
I've got an 11 on animal handling. I tried to do the whole Jurassic World.
I'll come back to that in a moment, Josh. Nick, are you trying anything?
I wasn't too sure if I would do, because I'm having a lovely time eating and having a conversation with Keeper, and I didn't even know it was around. I've been hearing about it, but I've never seen this thing. I'm just kind of my focus is on the people right in front of me. I'm trying to make sure that Keeper is telling me the truth mostly. I've just been trying to focus on him and what I'm getting.
That's right. Communication in D&D is key, and we didn't do that.
Which makes sense as we cut to Andre, as you are holding up a hand to a raptor. It is.
It's a raptor.
It's actually
God.
a raptor. You actually, I tell you what, so 11. the girl.
Alan.
Wow, that's a cool fact. That's a.
It looks at you and goes, Andrew.
Andrew.
I am confused right now.
It just all looks at you. You got an 11, right?
On animal handling, yeah.
Yeah. It also got an 11. I made it make it like a charisma roll, as it's just sort of like, I think meets it beats it, as it's sort of like looks at you, wiggles its little tail. I'll tell you what.
I mean, I get a surprise attack on it when I boot it in the head.
I tell you what, we're going to do a roll off. Can you roll a dexterity check?
Me?
Yeah, Hunchy. As this is like a contested thing.
I mean, are we going to fight this thing?
I don't know. You're going to kick it in the head.
I guess. I don't want to ruin the fact that Andros actually managed to calm it down.
It's wiggling its little butt, and it looks like it's about to jump at Andrew.
I feel like I'll hold my action until it does. Do you know what I mean? Until I see it go for him. I was just being hilarious, Tom.
I'm sorry that in this very serious, very well planned out game, there's no time for goofs and gags. This is very serious.
Not a single jape shall be heard.
Laughing at this table.
No humor. A dinosaur is about to jump on this man.
Then I will boot it in the head. If it is going to jump, I will.
Okay.
I'll crush its head with my leg.
Please, can you roll a dexterity? Just a flat dexterity roll.
A flat dexterity roll. That'll be a d20 plus a 3, I guess. I guess. Oh, nice.
What did
18.
Right. Interestingly, the dinosaur got a 17. So you get, as the dinosaur is sort of like begins to leap towards your friend, Punchy, please roll a surprise kick attack.
I also leap towards my friend.
As you just go flying in a high kick, going,
I feel like his leg's already up. And
Yeah.
what's going to happen is his heel's going to come down on this thing's head. I forgot. I have a ridiculous plus to hit. It's disgusting. Will a 26 hit?
a little dinosaur. Hold on.
Carry the
Yes.
4.
Hold on. Yeah, no, that's going to hit.
Great. I'll do force damage, please.
Sure.
Just in case it's resistant.
Of course.
What the fuck? This is disgusting damage. I rolled a 1 and I have a plus 12.
So you do 13 damage to this little raptor.
Yeah, I think my heel just goes into its skull, snapping its jaw down.
It's not dead.
I have another attack.
I mean, I gave you a surprise there.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say that's enough that you sort of like you kick it down, and then it just lies there and goes, "Ah," as you, which is enough even for Car, who is really like you've got a lovely straw into your delicious green smoothie, and you're just doing like a little wiggle of like, oh, this is again. It's been a while since you've had this green smoothie. Even you can hear the rumbling down the hall, and Keeper goes, "Ah, right. Well, they certainly know we're here now. Let's see how well we can maintain that door. But Gatecrashers, to battle!" Keeper pulls out and starts wizarding. Can everybody roll initiative?
Yeah.
Funsies.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn.
That's probably about as much of that as I can do.
That was
Yeah.
good. I liked that. I was enjoying it.
That's my kind of initiative roll. That sounds about right. Yep.
What did you roll?
Oh, a lovely round 8.
So we have an 8 from Car. Punchy has
19.
beautiful. Andre, what have you got, my friend?
Seems to be the theme for this session. I edge Punchy out by 21.
I mean, makes some sense. You were right by the door, so you're just like, and you hadn't been drop kicking any dinosaurs. And speaking of, with 21 at the top of the initiative, Gatecrasher, you hear the sound of things coming charging down the corridor. They sound heavy. They sound like they are big.
Do they sound angry?
Yes. Yeah. So currently in that space, there is a very small raptor. Well, you don't lizard-looking creature, sort of that looks very, very badly hurt, almost like someone kicked them right in the jaw and almost took it off. This is almost sort of. It sounds like as you sort of wherever this thing is, it's about to go. This is again 6 seconds. Like in a couple of seconds, that door is probably going to get smashed through by whatever this thing is.
We might want to get our asses up and think about moving elsewhere. I don't know if we're going to be able to fight everything that's about to come bursting through that large door over there.
Are you going to attempt to run?
Yes. In
Right.
the opposite direction to the noises.
So, as I said, like if you think of it like a T, like at the bottom is the main door where you guys are. To the left is the sort of the leisure and the dormitories. To the right is the gallery. Everything kind of like links into each other. And as I said, this is a very sort of Euclidean space that sometimes you go down to go up. And basically, if you travel with intention, you usually end up where you want to be. Where do you want to go?
My intention is to head for the exit.
Amazing.
Out of here.
That's fine. Are you just being like, I don't care where I go, I just don't want to be here?
I go to run and then I stop. I'm like, hang on a minute. Keeper, didn't you say you had keys? Couldn't we just open the door to get out of here?
Well, we could, yes.
Can we do that, please?
Okay. It's not quite the way I thought this was going to go, but then I wasn't expecting to see a raptor, but we never do we? You have kind of Keeper has now been sprung in and is reaching into their waistband, and just from the void, silver key is coming out. They are indeed doing their best to try and open this portal. Do you want to prepare an action?
Yes, I would like to hold an action to throw one of my psychic daggers if the raptor or anything that comes through the door tries to attack one of us.
Sure.
And I'll move with the rest. I'll move so I'm behind Punchy at least, and sort of prepared to throw one of my daggers. Well, actually, no. I was doing Gambit, weren't I? So I summon a psychic card that I'm going to throw.
Nice. And that's call him the Gambit. So that's if something attacks.
If anything attacks any of my allies.
Fair enough. Next up on the initiative, we have Punchy.
I will ground and pound this dinosaur.
Please do.
Yeah.
We're a dino. Oh.
I mean, I don't want to take away now, but I've got a feeling that considering your amazing stats, you're probably gonna please roll your attack and your damage.
Will a 32 hit it?
Okay. Okay, that's its spinal cord. Yeah, no, yes, yeah, okay.
18 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I think he's like crunched it down with his leg. Andrew like runs behind him, and he looks down at this thing, which kind of like looks up at him, and he just goes straight into its face, knocking it out. I will then move into a defensive position in front of everyone as the big 6 foot whatever target I am, and I will use a bonus action to spend a focus point to take the dodge action. So yeah, I'm basically standing in the way. So anything that comes through this door is going to attack me, but will have disadvantage.
Interesting. Okay, so anything that attacks, disadvantage. Cool.
Yes, because I am dodging.
You start a video game.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that is great because at this point, the door is pretty much the sound of something crashing into the door. I'm just going to have a look at, let's see what it does. First attack. Yeah, that hits the door. Folks, it's always fun when you start playing the Does It Break the Door game. How many attacks do you have? One. So there's the sound of something crashing into the door, and the for those of you who have in real life have pets, it's the sound of a giant cat or dog being like, I want to come in. Why have you shut the door? What is going on? And as you hear the and also the deep
just like my cat.
Just like your cat. Again, shout out to the cat we saw earlier. This giant. Yeah, giant. So that's the sound of one thing crashing into the door. Then there's the sound of 2 things crashing into the door. Oh no, the vampires are here. 70 as oh, that's quite nice. The door is torn apart. This was not made for security. This is like a dining room door. As the doors are ripped apart, and 2 basically dinosaur skeletons are there. If you're thinking of again, this is, let's say these look very similar to like the little one that you just crushed, but they are about the height of a man and are bones. They're bones, my friends. Necrotic energy floats through, and
Are they dry bones?
they are dry bones. And they're just
We know how to defeat them.
jump on their heads. And,
Yes.
I mean, not
Just killed Yoshi by jumping on his head. It should work for dry bones.
Does anybody have a cape on them so we can then spin around afterwards, and then that gets rid of the bones?
That's anyone have a cape?
I think I do. I have a cloak. Will that work?
Yeah?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry, Tom, we're descending your really scary, dark
No, it's
horror
not.
into Super Mario Bros.
It's the nature of the Gatecrashers, and one of their great downfalls is the inability to take things as seriously as they probably deserve. But they're like, cool, your planet's been overrun by mushrooms. That sounds rough, you know.
Once you've seen it all.
To be honest, yeah, it kind of gives you a jaded look on things. That is Dinosaur A, Dinosaur B. They sort of, again, looking around in these sort of empty skulls, and then sort of like they're sniffing, and and you do hear down the corridor. Again, none of you have met dinosaurs really in your time. For you players and also audiences, that is the cry of a very large dinosaur. a dinosaur that absolutely loves to just flip a car. Let's have a look. Once they open the door, all sorts of things have come out, and Gatecrashers are like. We flash back to a previous Gatecrasher going, I spent no expense trying to get this working. These wonderful creatures could be marvelous. We could even open a park. Bringing it in.
They tried it. It's called No Die Park. It failed miserably.
Where do you think he got the dinosaurs from? No.
He was secretly a Gatecrasher the entire time.
It's my worlds are connected.
And that's why I hate World War One.
That's why I hate World War. And that's why I hate World War One.
Wasn't it? That's why I hate pigeons.
No, I think he was ranting about pigeons, and that was his reason for hating World War One.
Kobolds, please put a link to No Die Park here, which was a game where I suddenly found out I was running a game and then just fully kind of had a little bit of a mental breakdown on stream. It's fine.
Another TJ mental breakdown.
I'm thinking I'm keeping it together pretty well at the moment, even though I brought in dinosaur skeletons. It's great. Okay, dinosaur A, dinosaur B. Sound of an absolutely huge dinosaur crushing down the corridor. These things have attacked the door, so I don't know if this has triggered. I don't know if this has triggered either of your reactions currently.
I didn't have a reaction. I'm just taking the dodge. I'm just stood in front of everyone, so if anything attacks me, which hopefully it should, because I'm big and meaty.
Yeah, none of my allies are being attacked at the moment, so I'm not attacking them.
These things come crashing through the door and have sort of wandered in. It's that sort of thing of like they do sort of again like looking around, and these skulls look down at this broken dinosaur and then look up. And if you could see the fire in their eyes, actually, so Punchy does come at it as one just looks. For the layout, they are sort of like now back to their tails are just cracking into each other as they're looking. One is now looking, you presume, towards Punchy, and one is sort of they're not. They're in love, Josh. They're holding tails.
They're holding tails.
Yeah, it's very cute. The other one is looking around, and again, I keep saying looking around. These things are no eyes, but you get a vibe. Looking at it. So they're in the center of the space. Karen, what do you want to do?
They come through the door and they're in. How big is the doorway?
The doorway is about sort of it's considerable. It's like two doorways of about like, let's say it's about 15 feet up, maybe sort of 10 feet across. So they were able to sort of like yeah.
Lovely. And there's a big loud rumbling coming from behind that doorway and all the way down the corridor.
Yes.
That's great.
Your greens, your smoothie is going.
Yeah.
Poof.
Yes, perfect. I will take a last swig of smoothie and go. God, it's always something. Oh, fine. And I'll push myself up from the table. I feel like I have my back to the door because I didn't know of anything that was going on previously.
No.
But fully aware that something has come in and that I heard a smashing of the door. And because what I want to do is cast a certain spell, but it is connected to the item which we were just talking about. I'm going to fling myself around. I'm going to spin around on the spot, flinging my cape as I do. And as I come round and I fling my cape in a massive flourish, I like brandishing my wand and flinging my cape in a flourish, and I spin round, and from the cape, I head directly into that doorway. I web it all. Because this is a cloak of arachnid which casts web twice per day. So I'm webbing up the entire doorway so that nothing else can come in. Hopefully. Nice. Well, they can come in if they want, but it's going to hopefully slow them down or something.
Amazing. And then we'll burn them to death using its flammable capabilities.
You, Punchy, we know each other so well.
We're working together for years.
That's it. There we go.
The number of doors you've... Okay, so the door is webbed. So does that make it difficult terrain to go through, or...?
Yeah, so I'll give a quick look at this. It's a mass of thick, sticky webbing.
Getting sticky.
Careful. Careful.
Careful.
Your choice of the range. It fills a 20-foot cube, so it's filling the whole doorway, which is great. And it'll stay there. I had to concentrate on this, though, mind you, so remind me to do concentration rolls if need be, for up to an hour. It's difficult terrain, and it lightly obscures the area. When creatures go into it, well, we can deal with that if anything goes into it, I guess. But that's basically what it's doing currently. If possible, because I just got up and we're just getting going, I would like to quicken that spell with a meta magic burst. And I think I can do that with
an item. Yeah.
I need to 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action, so I'm going to do that.
Sure.
So 2 sorcery points, use 2 of those. Boom, boom. Oh, don't gain them, lose them. There we go. And then I will do. There's 2 big dinosaurs, and the other 2 might not attack them yet, but they're pretty big and scary. So I spin around and do that, feeling all cool and all flourishy, and then go ah. And I'm going to cast a Sorcerous Burst on one of them because that's a cantrip. That'll be my action.
That's great. Okay, so if we're thinking of like you by the door, like looking back, to the left is dinosaur A, and to the right is dinosaur B. So you got a preference?
Is one of them focused on Punchy?
Yes, dinosaur B.
Then dinosaur A, because I don't want to draw anything away from Punchy. I want Punchy to punch things.
Fair. Okay.
So
these.
An 18 to hit. That was a terrible roll.
That still hits. They're made of bones.
Yay! Okay. Let's see how this goes. So I roll 3. Do I get an 8 on any of them? No, I don't. Boo. Oh my god, that was a terrible roll. 9 acid damage to the bones, please.
They do not have an immunity. As you, what's your cantrip look like?
Let's see. This is a bit of a different spell from all my other stuff. So, like, yeah, this is very much just kind of like a, how would I do this? Like doing a baseball throw. So it's like I swung around and threw the cape out, but then I must kind of curl back with the wand, and then it's like kind of wind it up like that, and then just and like fling it over the shoulder, like throw, and this little globule of acid will go and then smack onto the bones.
You sort of smack it, and you hiss, and it dies up. You know, it's very confused. It feels pain, but it doesn't know why it feels pain. It shouldn't be here. This dinosaur belongs in a museum, not in a dining room. Okay, so that's your bonus action. That's your action. You have webbed up the door.
I will back away. I will move 30 feet away from the dinosaurs.
Smart. As you move, and Keeper is spinning the key. The portal is beginning to be prepared. This is indeed where you hear the, and you all kind of. You don't have to make a dexterity, but it's enough for all you to be like, whoa, okay, things are moving. You can see through the door that there is a giant, almost someone would say kingly lizard there. It works. It works. Actually, I'm going to make it roll a perception.
Godzilla.
2. It just, again, you see through the shadows this just giant lizards like looking, and then it is not smart enough to work out that, like, the concept of a web is beyond it, and it hunts by sight. So you blocking this door has temporarily I'd say for this turn that even though the other dinosaurs go, it kind of was like, oh, there's something. It's enough that you distracted this dinosaur for the moment. That currently, as I said, like at the top of the initiative, I'm kind of making a Keeper into like a lair action kind of thing, as they sort of. You've all travelled by, apart from Punchy, who we established kind of struggles a little bit with the key. It's just not the mathematics. It's not the way that Punchy's brain works, but is often paired up with other people. the other two of you are able to be like, okay, Keeper's got this. I keep having to reiterate how difficult like the mental mathematics is to make sure that you don't go in, like embed yourself into a wall. So Keeper is muttering to themselves as they try, and you're watching the spells spark. You probably have, again, this is the thing that a Gatecrasher key is not a thing you should really be doing in combat. It is something that requires focus and concentration, and but they're getting there. So at the top of the initiative, you estimate probably maybe two rounds if everything works and nothing hits Keeper. Okay, we're making good time. Andre, Gatecrasher, you currently have the corpse of a tiny lizard, two very large skeletal lizards, and a great big lizard outside that is trying to, like, its tiny little arms, like it's trying to think about getting it through that web.
How are we getting on with the door, Keeper?
Well, it's probably going to take me a couple more seconds. I'm Citadel. I'm trying to work it out and trying to communicate with one of their Keeper. Then realizes that speaking is a distraction and goes back. Yes. Almost like as we go back to the Citadel and we hear sort of like the mental mathematics of someone being like, yeah, so we need the passcode. I don't have a passcode. Well, you need a passcode if you're going to come in. So I don't know who this, Josh, I don't know which NPC I'm giving you, who this board receptionist who's running the. I'm thinking of what's her face from Ghostbusters? It's just her. She's just sitting there going, boys, we got one. Yeah, this explains why the Citadel is kind of hard to access, and maybe you just need to charm the receptionist to be able to work out the rings. Yes, Keeper doesn't really give you a good answer, but you can, using your intelligence, be like, yes, it's probably we're getting closer as long as Keeper doesn't get bodied.
Yeah. I will reiterate that to our friends. They're not doing anything at the moment. They've not attacked anybody, so I'm going to stay cautious and defend Keeper. And I'll do the same hold action thing.
Are you staying where you are?
Next to Keeper, yeah.
So I think you and Carr have now moved back. So you're at the back of the... Yeah. Again, you're not at the back of the room because this room is huge, but you've moved back further from like the two dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Do you go, because when you're moving away from the door, do you go past the dinosaurs, or are you trying to like skirt round?
Try to skirt round. I want to try and stay as close to Keeper as possible. So
that's fine. I would let you. You're not disengaged, but you sort of like. I'd say it's enough that, again, if this isn't too like you kind of like move under one of the tables enough to be like, okay, that's not the straightest line, is to just say, so you are, Keeper is sort of standing on the table. There's the remains of a lovely heavily cooked steak. There's a few peanut shells. Carl, I'd like to think, still has his delicious green smoothie. It's just as you just casting cantrips is it? Yes, you have. So you're holding your action again. If anyone attacks, is it your allies again, or is it anyone attacks Keeper?
Well, Keeper is an ally, so anybody who attacks an ally. So sure. Even if it's Punchy.
I mean, don't you worry about Punchy. You having moved around, you kind of realize, having been in combat enough times, you're in that weird thing of like going, these creatures have taken damage. They haven't attacked yet, but there's just a thing of like mentally where like, and violence. So yes, anything. I guess that's
that would be it on my turn. I wouldn't look to do anything else. It's mainly keep Keeper protected. Get him to where he wants to be.
Do you have any bonus actions that?
Oh, not really that I want to do at the moment. I mean, I have a few spells. My kind of action to dash, but other than that, new. It all affects myself. If I could I've got one where I can turn myself invisible, but if I could do that on Keeper, I would. But I haven't got invisibility as a spell, so I can't do it.
I could give you something silly, which might change the turn of battle if you want something.
I mean, I'm always in for a little bit of silly. Go for it.
You're standing on one of these tables.
Mm.
This game brings pretty much access to the kitchen.
Yep.
You could pretty much order anything. If you want to be a distraction, if you want to order something from the kitchen.
Does it have to be a food item?
Try them.
I would like to order 1 cloak of invisibility.
Roll D100.
99. Wow.
You announce, I'd like to order cloak of invisibility. You then feel as something just jumps onto your back and goes, whack. You vanish.
Can I put it onto Keeper?
as you feel, and again, I'm sorry, you feel like grease down your back as these very oily penguins is just hanging onto you with its flippers and going, "Fuck,
Ah, very nice. Can I put you on my friend?
fuck." As you try and extract it, please make a persuasion roll.
I will certainly try. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's another natural 20 for a 25. Why isn't this dice any good for me when I DM?
You telepathically hear, I understand. I also have an affection for the little one. Yes, I will take good care of them. The rest of you just say, whack! as you suddenly, as Gatecrasher reappears, and Keeper's like, what's happening? Just because suddenly, I'm gonna roll a concentration roll for the confusion as an invisible being just wraps itself around poor old Keeper.
Trying to keep me protected. It'll be fine, I swear.
The keeper vanishes, but all of you feel something like in the back of your teeth as you go, drain of Keeper just goes, the name of all things, and the magic starts again. Keeper is now invisible, but the spell has to restart. They dropped concentration, but they are now invisible.
That's the main thing.
I just thought, I was like, hey, you can summon things from the magic table. Punchy.
I am gonna just go for it.
Go bananas.
In pajamas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna recklessly attack.
Cool.
I'm just gonna run up to the nearest one to me.
Dinosaur B.
And I'm gonna punch it recklessly.
Do a reckless punch.
For a 30.
Yes, that does hit.
Excellent. Minimal damage again. 13 points of damage.
You just punch.
Yeah, I think he just runs up to it like straight where the skull is and just cracks it with a right hook. And then I'm going to use my second attack against it for either a 28 or 28.
It hits.
And dealing this time 20 points of force damage with a left hook.
Meaty, or indeed bony, as crack. You watch as the sort of you're taking vast chunks of, and the way you look at it is like this thing's jaw should not be hanging on, but you see like the necrotic energy holding it together, like the green ghostly. Actually, that's that in hindsight. That's how, because I kept saying they're looking. You can kind of see like fire in its eyes where you can be tracking it. This thing is badly hurt and was not expecting to be punched. They never are.
They never do. I will spend some. I'm going to spend some key points to do a flurry of blows. and then heighten my flurry of blows to make 3 unarmed strikes instead of 2.
Amazing.
So that's 2 points confirmed. Oh, that's fun. Forgot I had that. The more you know.
It's been a long 24 hours, you know. Does he have an accent?
Apparently not. 32
Yep.
to hit, and that deals 16 points of force damage with a hook kick. I think he's like right hook, left hook, and then he just keeps spinning around, and his leg follows, crushing into its head.
Again, right hook, left hook, and you just sort of like windmill through, and you have that thing of like, oh, my foot's stuck in this bone, and you're having like, and you're out. This thing is vibrating, and you're like, oh yes, like my friend the stove that was going to explode. Yeah, it's very close, you know.
Is it gonna explode? Do I get that feeling?
Do you want to make some kind of intelligence?
It's not my strong suit, but I'll go for it.
Go ahead.
Can I make an insight check? Can I argue for reading my opponent?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I like to think like you just sort of like you're there, crouch down, go, what is your deal? What is this?
Let me look into your soul. 26 for an insight check.
Silence. Punch his eyes. Fiery dinosaur eyes. Punch his eyes. Dinosaur's eyes. Punch the little tear both down. You got a feeling that this thing will probably explode, like bone shards will go out. But I mean, that's not the worst thing. Again, you were punching a stove like half an hour ago.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move regardless to the next one and use my last 2 attacks on that one. Because I reckon the other 2 can probably finish it off, and I won't be near it.
Smart.
And I'm happy to cop the opportunity attack at advantage because I'm recklessly attacking.
Interesting. It does a. Make sure that's advantage. 21 hit.
Yeah.
Eyes, small tear. You're like, I'm moving. This thing, jaw, like impossibly hanging, comes and just bites down into your exposed arm for 18 points of piercing.
I'd like to try to deflect attack as a reaction.
Oh, would you now? Tell me what you must do.
I need to roll a d10.
Yes.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That's so annoying. I keep rolling minimum.
Yeah.
So that's 16. So I reduced the damage by 16 points of damage. But if I'd have reduced it to 0, I could have made it attack its friend.
How rude.
Alas, I will take the 2 points of damage.
Again, it's sort of like bites down into your arm and you're like, no, deflect.
I feel like the deflection is like he grabs the jaw as it's still like biting onto him, but he manages to like keep it open enough to not like go fully into his arm.
I think that's the sort of thing.
He Harry Potters it.
There's just again like the broken shards of the teeth that just like scratch your arm, and you're just like, ow. I need that arm to punch. You're moving over to Dinosaur A.
Yes, I will attack that with advantage now.
Yes, it's slightly acidically burnt. You know, someone threw a acidic baseball.
Yeah, can I have a decaf coffee, hot chocolate? Sorry, my wife's offering me a drink. I love you.
You just need to write that on the table.
You need to. The penguins.
Yeah.
The penguins are here. The penguins are also really.
Sorry, I handed her a glass to take upstairs, and she just went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
You just say, "I don't think you're a penguin, my dear," and she goes, "Well, thank you."
Not. I don't think you're a penguin. No, that's not what I said. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying I don't think you're a penguin. It's not. It's become the discussion we're having. We have unseen servants that are actually penguins.
And I'm a servant?
No, you're not.
And Dick,
What have you done
and
to me?
Dick,
So
and
many problems here.
Dick, and Dick.
No. I love you. You're not a penguin.
Folks, if you get a chance to speak to your loved ones tonight, just say, I love you. You're not a penguin. Like we like to say in every episode. Let's see if I remember to say that at the end.
At least I have it on camera that she threatens me with violence.
It's true. It's true. Unfortunately, we're going to edit.
She's still there. She's just staring at me the whole time. You're so creepy. I love you.
You're not a penguin. Anyway, looks at the clock. This is fine.
Sorry, yeah, that was.
Look, it's a distraction. It's
Natural 20.
See, that's what you need, the distraction for the natural 20.
Boom.
Natural 20 to hit Dinosaur A. Yes. So, crit. Please roll double your damage.
It's weird. It didn't actually roll 2d10. It just rolled 1. I'm currently on 21. 31 points of force damage as I go up to the next one. And I think after like ripping his arm out, he sort of like does a flip. And as he does, he like slowly builds up more and more flips, building up more momentum till he crushes its head with like a tornado kick.
It's, again, unfortunately, it's still up, but you've just, again, I'm going to say, like, you've dislocated this thing from its spine. Like, the head has come off, but it's floating necrotically above. A hearty hit right there, Punchy. It's very good.
And for my final attack, 33 to hit.
33 does hit.
And that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And I think as he lands, I think he just sweeps the legs.
You do that. You can. Okay, thinking where you are. I think it's just Punchy. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
I killed it.
You did.
And it only took 51 points of damage.
They're hearty. Someone's put a lot of super glue into this dinosaur.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws, thankfully. For a total of 19.
Nice. You do. That's fine. You take 4 piercing damage from stuff. It's like piercing and gentle bludgeoning from that. Just before we go to break, Josh, your allies have definitely been attacked. Do you want to initiate your?
I would quickly use my movement to get around away from the dinosaur that's about to explode.
Absolutely. Where are you heading towards the webbed up door, or are you heading towards
my gang? Heading back to my gang to act as that defensive.
You're a monk as well, so you definitely sort of like.
I have 60 foot of movement.
You're there safely. Yes, Mandry.
Oh my fucking god, no!
20? Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
That's a natural 20.
I see meatball.
For a 29, because I would be using sharpshooter.
Again, I'm going to above table. This thing's got 2 hit points at the moment.
Oh, I still had to roll damage just to double check. Is it double dice or double damage?
Double dice.
Double dice. 25 points of piercing damage.
You.
Hang on, more than that. 30. 41 points of damage because I forgot I get a sneak attack.
Ooh! Wow!
You. This shards go everywhere. It doesn't quite get. Nick, does your web have HP?
No, I don't think it does.
Does it get affected by damage?
I mean, it's mostly only if it goes on fire. Webs are flammable. No, I think it's only that it's flammable. They'll take damage if it's flammable. If it goes on fire. Otherwise, stuff just kind of gets stuck in it.
That's exactly what happens. Shards of this dinosaur embed themselves into the web, making it much, much clearer that there's something there for this Biggin on the other side who roars in sadness and in fury, and his buddy is dead. 2 buddies and Yoshi. They toppled Yosh. Oh. This sad scene. No, I'm just leaving that. I'm just sad. As we're about to go into break, we hear the bellows of this creature, and also just a very slow. Someone has appreciated what you're doing. On that note, talking about appreciating things, folks, we're going to take a 10-minute break. So please go get yourself a green smoothie and some overly cooked snake. I'm about to say snakes. Go get yourself some snakes. Well, why not?
Make sure to order what you want from the penguins.
Yes.
Yeah. Make sure you make up with your loved ones for suggesting that they're servant penguins.
Yes. So we're gonna take 10 minutes to all go talk to our loved ones and just be like, "You're not a penguin," and they'll be like, "Thanks. Why are you calling me?" And I'm like, "Well, just nice to reach out." Anyway,
Just want to let you know, Dad, you're not a penguin.
I've been waiting for a long time for you to say that, boy. Thank you. Anyway, folks, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Take care of your penguins, and we'll see you later. Goodbye. Bye. Welcome back, folks. Hope you had a productive and sensible break that you told your
definitely
loved...
didn't.
No. Did you tell your loved ones they're not penguins? Did you tell your penguins that you love them? My players have had a very sensible time. We're asking me, were the dinosaurs Denver the last dinosaur? And was it Sexy Vecna?
Slapping them cheeks.
Sexy Hey, I want to put my
see
book
that.
of vile darkness in your ribcage.
No, you can't keep saying this to people on stream. It's just,
I've got my eye of Vecna on you.
Oh,
Fancy
If
fist
this-
of Vecna.
if this was a home game, I would happily be like, let's have 20 minutes just trying to find shut up lines. Look, if when we run into Vecna, we're like, we've got a lot of things to say to you, handsome.
We don't take you seriously. You've died and come back at least 4 times.
I mean, if when we run into him, I'm sure Vecna is going to really be like...
And at least one of those was your fault.
Yeah. And on. Anyway, in the first half, the Gatecrashers managed to rescue Keeper from another Gatecrasher, a mad scientist who's been making abominations. They arrived in the dining room. A delicious dinner was ordered by one of the Gatecrashers, who has a lovely, nice full tum, but still has room for pud, as is his right.
I did not fill up on cheese board.
Always got a little bit of room for pud, mate.
A little bit of room for pud. This delightful little snacksident was ruined rather
An accident.
Yeah.
That's so good. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Taking that home.
Oh,
Thank you. Not just the hat stand. Yes, basically a bunch of dinosaurs turned up. One of them was just a little guy and got his head caved in. A couple were skelebones, and now there's just a really big one outside going.
Let me in.
Kind of. If any of you spoke dinosaur, it is that sort of like. Unfortunately, I compared the others to household pets. There's that same energy of this thing being like, "Why am I not in this room? What's going on? Are you having a fun time? Are you doing snacks? I would have snacks." Of course, this is all just translating into and the sound of a tail and crashing, and also the slow, slightly patronizing applause, which is always really good to hear when you're in combat. Which I can safely say you're currently not. There is nothing in the room with you currently. Yeah, you've come out of combat. Keeper has also been made invisible by Penguin. Just a penguin over. And those of you, all three of you are gathered around them, and you can hear this slight sort of communication that Keeper is trying to make contact with the Citadel, and the Citadel are basically being like, what's the password? And Keeper's like, I don't know what the password is. Can you put Gatecrasher on? And they're like, no, you need to talk. Don't put me on hold. Very quietly, we just say, coming out the key. Keeper's like, oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, it's just you're all currently standing around slightly across the room, about 40 feet. There is a doorway with web that currently has a bunch of bones just scattered inside.
Trying to catch me a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Where is the mysterious clapping noise coming from? May I make a perception
You may
check?
make a perception check.
And may Andrew
Yeah.
do it better?
You
I have
both
I mean,
thoughts.
if we can all hear it, I'm also wanting to try and work out where this is coming from.
you can
Yeah,
all
'cause
make
you
you can all make perception checks.
Mostly because you said there's nothing else in the room with us, so I'm like, okay.
Nothing that you're currently aware of.
I did roll a 25.
25.
Josh is already laughing. Josh is already laughing. He got a 49 or something
Did you
ridiculous.
did you crit on your search?
I didn't crit, no, but I did roll a 30.
Well, very close to that, very, very close in number to that. I'd like to think I'm keeping this grounded. If you take the 0 away, I got a 3.
Car, buddy.
That is the magic number.
There is a web. I am focusing on the web. The
think-
web
I
doesn't
think-
stay up unless I'm concentrating. I have that. I have my smoothie. There's a lot of things going on in my life.
I think, Car, you are focused on the web and the giant lizard on the other side. You
Got
know
you.
it's there, and that's again, not to take away. You are very sort of like, if that web goes down, you know that's your focus. You're like, for the other two, you're hearing sort of the clap. It seems to be echoing around. Can you both make an investigation roll to just? We'll put more pieces together when see how you do.
Finding out it's just Vecna clapping them cheeks.
What my thought was.
Great minds.
He's busting it down.
I'm not very good at investigation. No.
No, I think it's fair to be like, you're like, I hear clapping. It's very different to be like, where you
Do
go?
you know who is good at investigation? The guy who can't hear it.
Car, you're distracted by,
Yeah.
and you have a moment of being like, this creature seems sad. Interesting. I empathize with this creature.
Well, if we're going to go that way, my insight and my passive insight is 20. I know how people feel. I am very attuned, but I don't know where you are. I have
You're
no idea where you are.
You're an empath, and you're feeling incredibly empathetic to this. You get the feeling where you're like, hey, this creature is an animal and is probably, just is confused. Yes. Investigations.
I rolled a 23.
Right.
17 plus 6.
What did you get? No?
10.
Right. Gatecrasher and Gatecrasher, you both pick up that there's sarcastic applause coming. Punchy, you're just like, oh, there's it's coming from order. Adri, you'll be enough to be like, it's a spell. It's like, it's a cantrip. Someone's thaumaturgically sort of like putting applause in. And I think you sort of like, and you sort of like, if you look at, you're like, right, there's something in that corner that is possible. It looks like you point.
I throw a card at it.
Okay, please make a attack.
Would this be with disadvantage because it's probably invisible?
Yep.
And I can't
Heart of the
actually see what's there?
cards.
Heart of the cards. Guide
You
me.
fool. Only you knew the power of friendship would die in
How?
this card.
Yogi!
How?
Did you crit again?
No, it was with disadvantage. I rolled 2 9s for 21. No, 22, sorry. I have a plus 13 if I don't sharpshoot.
Okay. Yeah, roll your damage.
That is max damage for 6 plus 7, which is 13. There we go.
Nice.
Math was hard for a second there.
Maths is hard.
Of magical piercing. No, it's not even piercing damage. It is psychic damage.
Psychic.
Psychic. Is it psychic cards?
It's the power of friendship.
I've got the symbol on my hand and everything.
You
Pirate, you fool.
Yugi boy.
you throw.
It's time to do.
It might be time to do. So you throw this psychic mental card, and it just sort of like clicks, and you just hear someone go, "Ah!" and the shifting of a chair and walking and going, "That wasn't particularly nice," says this invisible voice.
I've activated the trap card. Being invisible is not particularly nice either.
Oh, I didn't want to intrude into you getting. Oh, for God's sake. Drops the invisibility. There is. I'm just going to put the hat on. There's a witch. There's just a witch. They're about like 5'1", very green, slightly hunched.
Amaryllis. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm not Jakarth, so I don't know who Amaryllis is.
It's again for folks. This isn't Amaryllis, but this certainly is Amaryllis. Basically, there's a
Amaryllis.
Rockly
Thinking
Amaryllis. A hag, a young hag. Actually, for all of you traveling, you're like, oh yes, well, we know how hags are made. This one seems slightly different. This seems doesn't just a green-skinned young woman.
She looks like Wicked.
She looks wicked. Yeah, basically.
Well, she's going to be defying gravity when I uppercut her head off.
An interesting and effective effect. She sort of walks out and goes, "We've obviously got off on the wrong hand here. You're the Gatecrashers. I'm one of your prisoners. I would like to leave. I don't want to fight you. Unfortunately, there's a lot of really angry things out here that want me and also you dead, as you are incorrect. So
if you didn't want to be found, why did you decide to taunt us?
I was very impressed by you killing those big lizards.
And what were you imprisoned for, is my question.
Oh, incorrectness, being able to... Okay, I rolled something. Sometimes the Gatecrashers just seem to imprison those that they think are wrong, that they are going to be of greater problems. They just decide to take people off the board. I mean, all of you were scooped, correct, before your deaths.
I looked at Car.
I'm
telling the truth?
I'm an empath. Don't lie to me. Inside, please. I didn't even know I was an empath until 5 minutes ago, but I am. What's going on?
Bless you, Car. I'm just walking across the room going, I'm an empath. You can't lie.
You cannot lie to me.
Yeah, please roll insight.
Roll a vibe check.
Whoops. Well, that die has gone underneath a sofa. I'll deal with that later. That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah. She's not telling you the full truth.
I think we all got that.
Yeah. Yeah, but also doesn't necessarily seem like she's... I mean, now she's appeared and there's just like a small tear in her robes where someone threw a magical card at her, but,
I mean, Yes. Well, yeah, you're not being very truthful, are you? And we've got a big thing out there, and there's a lot going on.
Yes.
If you want to get anywhere, it's best just to tell us what's happening.
It's okay. I really don't want the Modrons to find me, because there is a certain... I was doing experiments in the life force, and people took offense to that. There is now a thing. Do you know what a Marut is?
Do I know what a Marut is?
Do you, would you like to make either an Arcana or a History check?
I just started nodding because Niall knows.
Yes. And Niall probably knows how bad this might be.
They're very funny. I love them.
Yeah,
I love a good. Well, I'll let you.
Again, I think let's see how you.
3.5 had some great stuff in it. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I want more of it in 5th. It's the one thing they're missing.
23.
I rolled 23 as well. Snap.
Both of you sat. We kind of flash back to your Gatecrasher class, where weirdly in the film this actor is played by Niall, which is double rolling. Niall, do you want to kind of explain with your knowledge what a Marut is?
So I've loved these things forever, right? I don't know if you've ever seen one, all right? But there's these crazy things called inevitable, all right? And they're called inevitable because they're essentially inevitable. They're part of a cosmic force that precedes basically space and time itself, as far as we're aware. But one of them, absolutely excellent. It's like a giant eye encased in a big metal suit of impenetrable armor, and it is a guardian of law and order. Specifically, if any infernal contract is broken or something like that, a Marut will usually be the thing that comes to find you, to bring you to justice for the things that you've done wrong. They are a form of inevitable, and they are inevitable because they bend space and time and logic to their will. If it comes for you, there is no escape. There is only brief periods of times where you are not either dead or captured. They're wonderful, very fun creatures. Also, look into a Nev's, and then it's
During that, I lean over to Car and I go, one of my descendants bumped into one of those.
Huh? Really?
Like a time travel loop thing that he got caught in.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sense.
As we pan over to another one of the Gatecrashers, he's like, "Shh, I'm trying to learn." See, this is the thing.
Sorry.
It's almost like you're in Gatecrasher school, but you guys are like, again, you haven't aged. You've gone through decades of training, and then you come back and go, you're still in your body. You haven't aged. Yes, Niall's pretty much hit it. They're inevitable. They are, yes, anything that breaks the laws, and particularly anyone who defies death. And very funny, if you use resurrection and then you're like, I'm really sorry, you might be like, okay, we could work with that. But especially and having said this, and I will add this on to the professor's lesson, necromancers in particular. So she kind of like, do you know what Marut is? Two of you nod. Punchy is like, I think Punchy, you are looking through the web.
Too many speaky words, too many talky. Just let me know when I can punch the bitch. I mean, witch.
Rude, but also true. So she's like, so you probably understand how bad it would be for all of us if that thing finds any of us. All of you have broken what the Modrons would consider the law.
Oh, so that's what's chasing after us right now. That's the loud noise that we can hear coming towards us.
Just gonna make a deception. Yeah.
31. Yeah, that would be it. You know, clinking and clanking and trying to crush us all.
31, did you say?
31. I mean, please.
Let's try an insight.
I have a +8.
Again.
My,
I need a natural 20.
I mean, I need a natural 20 and I'll still be one off.
I did not roll a natural 20. I rolled an 8
Oh,
for 11.
Again, it
21.
doesn't mean you believe her. It's just what previously just happened is where she was like, "Oh, I don't know," and then Car just was like, "Stop it, stop it." You're very clearly like, in this, and I think
We believe she believes.
yes, yeah, and that there's one of these things out there somewhere. It could very be, she's a hag. She can't see everywhere. So she's like, peace. I would like to not be wiped from the timeline so you can...
But if we bring her with us, won't it just follow us to the Citadel?
I promise that if I'm out, I will just leave. I mean, I know, okay, she's like, I'm going to pull out a knife now. Pulls out a knife.
No, I'm joking.
I promise by my blood that if you get me out of here, I will leave. I will not. I am bound not to speak of anything you're doing. I just want to go.
You're a prisoner.
So are we.
We're prisoners.
So are we.
We're Gatecrashers. She's a prisoner.
But we were also imprisoned for doing something wrong.
Crashers imprisoned us for doing a prison break. There's a lot of prisoning.
Yeah, but they were the wrong Gatecrashers. We're the right ones.
And yeah, I don't disagree, Punchy. I do not disagree.
She's not a Gatecrasher.
Keeper, how's that portal coming along?
I'm getting there very quickly. It's a bit hard because there's something grappling me currently.
That's to keep you protected.
Okay. I'm in discussion with. There's some sort of mechanical being that's speaking to me on the Citadel, and it's being very. It's not taking no for an answer.
Is it called a Marut?
Can you not just open a door?
Well, that's the problem. I'm just hold on, just and for those of you, none of you can see, but just for this image, the little penguin has landed on his bum and it's like, ow. Yes, no. Keeper appears. Yes. So, as you all know, I'm trying to open a portal, but we're having to find the exact coordinates, and the problem is the Citadel is constantly moving and changing, and I also need to get the. They pause. I mean, I suppose if I force it, I'd be able to try, but that might leave the Citadel open for attack, which probably no. Punchy's waggling their finger. No, I don't think we're not going to do that. I'll keep trying.
Might not be smart, but I'm not stupid.
Noted.
Is there somebody that we could contact who's on the Citadel that would let us in?
You could. I know it sounds dismissive, but you could certainly try. Okay, think about it. There are various Gatecrashers. You were, as I said, you were being held prisoner for doing a prison break, and then you have done another prison break. You could try and contact some of the Gatecrashers. You could try talking to Fall of Light Snow, although she seems to be having her own sort of. She had to go to the Feywild. That seemed to be one of her prophecies. You could talk, and this is incredibly ballsy. You could talk to Dr. Durrani, who seems to be one of the people who runs the place. And would actually be the authority who would just give you permission.
Yeah.
Right.
Car loves that idea. Car is ballsy. To a degree. Car thinks that's great.
This is a moment where we need Nat to pop in.
Yeah.
Car, are you attempting to cast...
Sending.
Amazing. Was it 25 words?
25 words. It's just an action, and it is, because it can go across planes of existence. Although I will note, as it does say here, if it is a different plane of existence, there is a 5% chance that it does not reach her.
Give me your message and then roll a D100.
Oh, yeah, what are we trying to say? I will very quickly, while still trying to concentrate, I'd say, what do we need to get across? Keeper, what do you need from them?
Ideally, we would need permission to open a portal to the Citadel and send some refugees, which is us.
Right. Okay. Good. In that case, right. Dr. Durrani, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Durrani, how are you? Portal access, please. For Keeper and refugees. Rather urgent. Pretty, please. Doctor, because I had one word.
You sign off, Doctor. Can you roll a D100, please?
D100. Lovely. That's a lovely rare thing to do. We like this.
I've had you guys roll a couple of times. It's nice. It's nice to be able to do D100. Yeah.
I'm liking it. That is what way round is that? I mean, I don't know which way you would have gone with this when I said it's a 5% chance. But I'd like to clarify right now that I rolled a 6. Or a D100. That is the way around, right? Because it's 00 and a 6.
Yeah.
So, I rolled a 6.
Wow.
I was going to make you roll persuasion, but I think that's just
I'll do persuasion as well.
Yeah.
I will happily do persuasion as well.
Can you roll persuasion, but with disadvantage?
Oh no. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's still 21 with disadvantage.
Oi.
Please. Audible sigh. I assume this is one of the Gatecrashers. I also assume you're the prisoners. Fine. We'll give you permission. Don't do it again. Angry emoji.
That went really well. You'll be getting... Yes, we're getting access right now. Durrani loves me. All is great.
As far as you're concerned, then absolutely that everything is fine. Everything is good.
Everything is awesome.
You watch as Keeper is able to be like... Keeper says very strong... do any of you speak Draconic?
Yes.
Okay. Car, your ears burn with the rudeness of what Keeper has muttered under their breath as finally the key and a portal springs open. You're looking into the courtyard of the Citadel. As we learnt yesterday, the Citadel is this great floating city, rather sectioned, taken off, quarantined away from the multiversal problems. It is also, at this point in time, a functioning city. There are civilians, a variety. Again, we're thinking a traditional D&D town that rather kind of got lifted up and then floated through the astral sea. There is also, as you can see in the portal, a very tall tower where you know that Josh, do you call them the council? What did the people who run the Citadel have an official sort of?
No, they're just for those who don't know, the new series that's coming out soon. These people will be those that are left behind, basically.
heads up, folks. This
Heads
is
up.
this is a prequel for a show that is already being made, but then everything's fine. It's fine as we open a portal from this as a bunch of stuff. Anyway, so there is a group. You obviously your new bestie, Dr. Durrani, the half elf chronomancer. There's also sort of a variety of other heroes around. There's also there's one guy, his name's Jakaf. Jakaf seems to be like main security here and has had to, and in fact is just standing there like with his arms, like not shaking his head, being like, no, we don't do prison breaks. Yeah, you guys are like, hey. The portal is indeed open.
I'll point at the witch and then like point down, so like you stay here. And then I'll wait for everyone else to go in, and then I'll go in last. If she tries to make it past me, I'm gonna spark her out.
You would.
If she tries to go invisible, if she tries to run past me into the portal, she's getting sparked out.
If I'm going in front of you, I would note the web will disintegrate once I go, because I am no longer on the same plane of existence to concentrate on it.
It's a fair point.
She looks at you, Punchy, and goes, I don't think we have a problem. Can you make a charisma saving throw?
What?
Oh,
I'm not good at charisma.
She's great. She is the best, and it is really good that she's coming back with you. You don't have like resistance to being charmed, do you?
I don't know, but I think that monks have got like steadiness of mind or something. So I think as like that's something I can do, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's an action, and you can clear yourself of any condition that you have on you, basically.
Just trying to see if I'm high enough level for that yet.
If you're pure monk, you should be.
I am not.
Then
I
you
have a
may not
little-
be.
I have a cheeky little dip. I have 3 levels of barbarian.
How
With a-
barbaric.
I have. Oh, here we are. Yeah. Yeah, self-restoration. At the end of each of my turn, I can just end the charmed effect.
so what you're saying is she's got 6 seconds to enact or whatever she wants to do.
I think she's great for 6 seconds before I go. No, I don't.
Crunch.
She picks up on that fear. And again, the other two of you are like, oh, shit. As she just leaps forward, pulls it in, and goes, you are my protector. You are serving me. She casts Modify Memory on you, and things just start going wonkums. Punchy, as far as you're concerned, it's really like jumbled, but you're like, yeah, this woman, you went to go get her, and you are... Basically, we've recreated Minsk here, where you are the big guy who's like, this is my witch. I protect my witch.
I just turn to you guys and I'll be like, should we go in?
I mean, I have a passive perception of 23, and I'm stood right next to all of this happening.
You do, yes, you do pick up on her just casting.
Oh, wait. Can I use my luck roll? I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. I think this is the thing of like, it's happening, but it's not taking it. This is
I
the
rolled a
luck roll.
natural one.
The universe wants it to happen.
Niall, you. The way it was all like really like jumbled up, and like again, like if everyone were like, well, how did you meet her? How does that? Weirdly, Punchy has like linked into. Again, I'm not saying an anime, but you know, as far as you're concerned, in your brain, this has turned into one of those animes where you're like, oh yes, I'm the hero and I have to protect this witch.
My little sister.
Yes, that's the thing. You're protecting your little sister, and she's
She is little.
She is little. She's just a little lady.
And this was the start of Punchy's harem.
You know, this is. I am your sister. How very dare. Sorry, I was
Was
looking
it green?
Yeah. I was looking at where it's like an illogical modified memory, such as a false memory of how much the creature enjoys swimming in acid, is dismissed as a bad dream. It's like, I guess I can't make you swim in acid. Yes. This has definitely happened. You have, yes, I think, Foundry, you definitely, because you've got the high perception.
Yes.
You've definitely been like, a spell has been cast. This woman has sort of grabbed the side of your friend's head and glowed with magic.
What are you doing to my friend, please?
I need to. The unwebbed door smashes open, and indeed, you now see a large mechanical eye who just sort of looks at it and then points.
Time to go.
We'll deal with you on the other side.
As tiny, like, balls are rolling along the floor, as tiny little. In later, when heroes will come and say, why exactly was it that Citadel was abandoned? This. Friends and foes, I give you the March of the Modrons. Which, unfortunately, as a role, I think as we go into slow motion, Josh, do you think are you just asking, or are you getting ready to fight? Is it
what, against the Modrons or against Amaryllis?
Against Amaryllis or the Modrons.
I'd be getting ready to fight the Modrons as everybody else is going into the portal. We'll deal with Amaryllis on the other side.
That's fair.
We'll deal with my best friend.
Yes. my little sister.
My little sister.
Why
Why
is John Travolta here?
Gotta look after my little sister.
We found it. We found your accent after all this time.
I'm John Travolta. Sandy.
We cut like The Office to Amaris going, I don't know why. I don't know why the modified memory made him like this. I don't normally do that.
It's like Buzz Lightyear. You've accidentally pushed the wrong setting.
Yeah.
John Travolta.
Until this. No,
He
until
put my face on his face.
Now you sound like Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that's my natural voice.
Face off. Anyway, yes, a lot is going on as that, what you're doing as a Modron does roll past, and it's not. Basically, here we go, folks. Please roll initiative.
Yeah, there we go.
I realised I left combat music on that whole time.
Oh,
I
hi.
need to change that.
Shout it out. Okay.
20.
20?
Ooh, that is
Oh, my boy. Punchy?
15.
15. And
Got that 15?
Andre?
15.
Hey!
Hey.
I assume the monkish lad's got a higher dex.
I think you'd be wrong.
Interesting.
I think Andrew will have a higher dex.
Andrew.
Because
I'm +5.
my dex is only +3. I'm a strength-based monk.
Ah, one of those.
My strength is +7.
Ho!
Oh,
Good.
Beef cake.
clap them cheeks.
No, don't clap any cheeks.
I meant to rage.
Age. Yes, we start. Car. Top of the initiative currently. A portal. A disagreeable witch and a bunch of small metallic balls rolling into the place that you kind of consider to be home. You haven't really spent much time here, but it's probably not great. There are, again, there's one grumpy-looking half dragon guy with like dragony scales. There's a bunch of like civilians just around as well.
Through the other side of the portal, or here in the
Other side of
room
the
with us?
portal.
Other side of the portal. So, yeah, okay, cool. We need to get through the portal and close it before they get to the portal. How the big eye, lots of little balls. What happened to the dinosaur? I'm wondering in my mind, but it doesn't matter.
It's not. That's also.
Yeah.
as you look and you can see. You sort of crouch down and you can see like skeletal legs, and you're like, oh, it seems the Modrons aren't so concerned with the dinosaur at the moment, but the dinosaur's coming.
Oh, great. Okay, lovely. How many Modrons are there? What's happening in front of me? What's all this?
I am simplifying it currently. I'm saying there's 6.
Mhm.
There's not 6. There is a wave.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I like a wave. I love a wave. Great. I dropped the web too early. Sorry, everybody. Through the portal. Let's get out. And I will start going. And as I go, I will flick my wand, and I'll do what I did before, where it's weirdly it's not a psychic spell, but since all my power is aberrant, it's coming from my mind anyway. I'll tap it to my mind and kind of blink rapidly a couple of times, and sparks start flying from my eyes and from around me as I kind of come out and give the wand a real quick flick. And as I'm going to do a diving throw. I'm going to jump around backwards as I go through the portal and send chain lightning at the Modrons. So this wave is getting smacked damn hard is my plan here.
Amazing.
Okay. Let's see here. I need to read this very quickly. It goes out towards a point within range. 3. So I'm launching this towards a central point in amongst them all. And then 3 bolts will then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets. So I'm hitting 10 total, is the idea. Because they must all be within 30 feet of the first target. So I'm assuming if the big one is there, and then I can bounce it forward to get whatever little ones are rolling in, and I want to try and obliterate as many of them as possible.
That's great. So you're hitting them a root, and then you're wiping out the wave around it.
That's the plan, yeah.
Cool.
And I will get some d8s at the ready. They all make dexterity saving throws, if that's of any help to you, good sir.
Yes.
That's going blurry as I go off the screen to try and get d8s. My apologies. What's the best way to do this? Let's go with... so I'm rummaging around for too long now. Let's just go with this and see what we get to. What is it? 10 d8 worth of lightning damage. Here we go. Okay, not a great first run. 4. That's more like it. 9 and it's running to 23, 26. Oh, lovely. 24, 42, 46. Oh no, I don't need that many. 50. 50 points of lightning damage to all of them. Half if they make the dexterity save.
Well, that's a few points.
Yeah.
What's the save?
19 is my spell save DC. I'm going to be really mean. I'm going to use my bonus action to do, which is something I didn't realize I had, which is a sorceress. Where's it gone? Innate sorcery. It's a bonus action, so I do it as I'm running, which increases. I unleash the simmering magic within me, so it's like lightning is reverberating around me. So for the next minute, my spell save DC is increased by 1, so actually it's 20. I have to make it 20.
That is great. Either Marut or Modron, because it's chain lightning. How far back is it going?
I can cast up to 150 feet, so I want it to go. It's like an artillery shot, if you will, and I'm sending it this lightning bolt out from me down, and it's going to smack into the Modron and then like obliterate outwards in front of it.
Let me have a look. Yes, nothing in that room passes. You get the frying of electricity just blasting a huge like wave of these tiny little modrons out. It hits the Marut in the eye, and you just hear as it blinks. As it keeps going, you also hear the bellows of something that was behind the oncoming wave. That's not particularly happy, but so it goes. Yes, that is. You've also, because you were doing that as you leapt through into the portal.
Well, yeah, if the portal's close enough. If it's not, then I've moved 30 feet closer to it, and I will go run next time.
You I think you're all close enough because you were next to Keeper, and Keeper has opened the portal just so like, it's just floating like about 10, let's say 10 feet behind. So
Wonderful.
you sort of leap through. One of the other Gatecrashers looks at you and goes, Gatecrasher? You problem?
Yeah.
As the sounds of clinking and clanking and Gatecrashers start jumping in, you see this. You see Jakaf go, wait, just. Oh, for God's sake! And starts preparing as Jakaf starts protecting the citadel. He's here, Josh. He's here, and he's being effective. Your boy.
My boy. He's old as shit, but my boy.
Yes, this is a very. I realise because the rest of you haven't seen the rest of it. Old. Everyone here is from the future. Which again, for Gatecrashers, they're like, no. We don't mess with time. We do space. We don't do time.
Also part wolf, maybe. Anyway,
Quite possibly.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on. So, Kara, is that you currently?
Yeah, that'll do me for a moment.
We come.
That'll do.
That'll do. We come to the hag, who, yes, is we are calling Amaryllis, but alternate version. She's sort of like looks at you, Punchy, and goes, "Don't let them hurt me. You good?" Nods and is like, "That's the thing. Like what Niall's currently doing. I think she's trying to walk, and you're like, hey, yeah." You're like, no. Yeah, just she gives you a thumbs up and walks in through the portal and goes, I surrender. Gatecrashers, they look at you, Carl, and go, is she with you?
Yes, just maybe keep her locked up for the minute.
Oh, okay, Gatecrasher. She's just like, walks through. Like, it's nice. It's very nice. Again, she makes no attempt to stop the oncoming storm that is the Modrons. Almost feels like sort of walks over to a bench and like just sort of quietly sits there while one of the Gatecrashers is like, "You're under arrest." She's like, "You certainly are saying words, yes." Andre.
I'm going to make sure that Keeper goes through the portal, and then as I go through the portal, knowing that Punchy is going to come as well, I'm going to throw 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards, because I can do that if I target at least 3 different targets, I can fire 4 cards.
Okay, so you're targeting 3 different. So you're.
I'll target 1 Modron twice, and then 2 other Modrons once each.
Are you aiming for the Modrons, not the Marut?
Yes. Can I hit the Marut? If I can hit the Marut, then the 2 attacks will be against the Marut, and then 2 Modrons.
Card just blasted lightning into the Marut. It took. Cool. Yeah.
I will do that then. I'll do 2 against the Marut and 1 into 2 different Modrons.
Smart.
So the 2 against the Marut will be, these are all with sharpshooter. So the first one is a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Second one, I don't think will hit because it's a 15.
That doesn't hit. is this? Yeah, go on. Roll your damage. Is this counted as magical?
Yes, it's psychic damage.
Cool.
I will favour foe the Marut, so I get an
Makes
extra
sense.
D6. No allies within 5 feet of it, are there?
Your allies.
Yes.
No, not currently.
Cool. Just checking for sneak attack reasons. I will do 21 points of psychic damage to it.
Yeah, you throw your magical card. It does hit the Marut. It doesn't. It how to explain this? It doesn't react, but that's because it is just very stoic. You know, the most it had is like it took a blast of lightning and it sort of literally just blinked at the Gatecrashers. So,
then I'll target the 2 Modrons. 2 separate ones. One was natural 1, so that'll definitely miss. Yeah, and then a 22.
that does hit.
That was the dice that rolled 3 natural 20 for me that rolled the natural 1.
Wow.
This was sharpshooter again, so that is 23 points of psychic damage to one of the Modrons.
When you're saying one, this is because they're like a wave. So you blast. Okay, it's like 6 of them just sort of collide into each other, and as you're noticing that when you destroy a Modron, they've just gone. They don't leave any residue. They don't leave anything. They just stop. Yeah.
And then I dive back through the portal.
Can you just for shits and gigs, can you just make an athletics check for that?
Could I do acrobatics instead?
Yes.
Thank you. Because that's much higher. That's a 27.
You perfectly, yeah, and land just like superhero landing at it, and be like,
I'll look to Jakarth and I go, Descendant, you look old.
have we met yet?
No, I don't know. I know of you, so.
Oh, good.
It's really awkward thumbs up at each other.
Which I think is in character for both of these. Just as like, Josh, does Jakarth have any idea about his ancestor?
If he knows anything about his history, which he probably knows a little bit, he probably has heard the name, yeah.
Yes, I think it's that sort of. I think it's also great that because when you become a Gatecrasher, you kind of cut yourself off from your timeline, and so it's enough to be like strange man being like, "Hello, you're my descendant." And he's like, "Right, cool, great. Didn't you die in that? Nope, obviously not." Jakarth is confused. Is that anything else you want to do?
Movement, action, bonus action, all are done.
Amazing. There is the scream of something large, and those of you who are looking through the portal watch as the wall collapses as a giant zombie lizard just comes. Amarys was like, I knew I forgot something. Kill them. And she looks around. Not you. That's fine. The dinosaur comes charging and is swiping its way through Modrons, who, with its multi-attack, that's fun. I'm looking at it. It's like multi-attack. It can't use the same attack, so it has a bite and a tail attack. That makes sense. It sweeps at the Modrons. 21 Modrons go flying. It then chomps down into the Marut. 19. Does that doesn't hit? And just there is the body horror of hearing teeth biting into metal and shattering as the dinosaur takes most of its teeth off, trying to bite into the Marut, but it does not take. I mean, for sneak attack, depends if you guys want to count this as an ally. Depends if you count her as your ally.
I do. She's my little sister.
But my little sister, Keeper, just hurries on through, and the other Gatecrashers are like, "Oh, Keeper, yes, there's no time for that. The Modrons are coming. We need to shut the portal. Gatecrasher, get through here." Starts sort of commanding, and you just say, again, this is a weird mix because there's the Citadel people and there's also like the Gatecrashers. And Keeper's like, right, do this and this. And the Gatecrashers like, yes. And then the Citadel people are like, hold on, wait, no. And sort of look at Jakarth and go, they're not in charge here. And Jakarth's like, well, no, they're not. Just stop that thing. Meanwhile, someone's just like, what about my bread? They're like, don't worry, Baker, there'll be time for you to cook your bread later. It's lovely to be in a town. Punchy.
Are there any within 5 feet of me?
At this point, yes. They're getting very close.
Right. Then how many?
I said this is a wave. How many do you? Again, this is the sort of thing. Like I'm rounding it up to like when you hit, and like because it's like a horde. Literally, there's going to be infinite if you don't.
Well, if there are some within 5 feet of me, I will pull out my adamantine great axe and cleave.
Please do.
If you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can make a melee attack roll with the creature with the second creature within 5 feet of that creature. When I hit, the second creature takes great axe damage, but you don't add your ability modifier. At a 29 to hit.
The Modrons does hit.
So the first one takes 15 damage, and the second one takes 6 damage.
Okay, so 15. 4 Modrons evaporate.
I will then use my leg to kick out at another one, hopefully punting it for a 30.
That does hit.
And like a rugby ball, just for 18 points of damage.
Are you trying to punt it at anything in particular, or just out?
I'll punt it at the Marut. Why not?
Yeah, I think yes, you do that. I'm gonna. The Marut takes 1 damage. That's just.
Are there still some around me?
Oh yeah, this is like a wave. I can't. There's thousands coming.
Then I'll just use my bonus action to disengage and flip out of the portal.
Great. You flip your way into the portal. That means all of you are on the other side, but the Modrons are now pouring in. And the Marut just turns and again no, maybe I won't tell you this until you actually get it. Just sort of puts its hand on the dinosaur, and you watch. Again, that's not an attack. The dinosaur just crunches. A large portion of the bones just disappear. Yeah, these things are not. I thought it was funny to bring this against you guys, and it turns out, yes, it is.
They are inevitable.
They are inevitable. Just
stats-wise, they just don't miss.
Yes, yes, these things do not have to attack. They just do damage. They are inevitable. But speaking of, it just comes as...
You can beat one, but you're going to take a beating.
Yeah.
Just there's no point in having shield. Right. So it doesn't have to roll. It knows what you're going to do, so it just punches you. Has it got a slam attack? Is that what it does? I'm pretty sure it just punches people.
What, an unerring slam? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It just
without failure, just beats the shit out of you.
Amazing.
Fortunately, it's not particularly mad at you guys at the moment. Well, you know, you did some damage, but
That was
know.
Professor Nile in your Gatecrasher crash course.
Yeah, you flash back.
It won't miss. It'll just hit you.
This is why
if you fight this thing, you may win, but you'll just get the shit kicked out of you. And if you do beat it, it will just go back to its home plane, repair, and come back for you.
Professor Nile loves this thing. And it's just at Gatecrasher College. It's just like, it's that sort of thing that when you get a professor who's like, this is really exciting, but really deadly, and I love it. And don't. Yes, the
Steve Irwin of D&D monsters.
The Marut and the Modrons are pouring in. The Marut is partly in the portal and is sort of leaning its way in. Modrons come pouring through. I can just break it down. I'll start with Punchy. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Great. Just again, this is the thing of like they're not, and you sort of I think you all realize they're not actively fighting you. They're just marching and they're sort of like banging into you. Like Punchy, I think you've been hit enough times in the shins and you're like, all right. Car, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, of course it does.
Oh, bad. You take 8 points of force damage. It's just Modrons walk into you.
Ow.
Yeah, it's just, again, like I keep bringing up pets. It's just like the dog has just walked full body and you're like, ow, my shins.
I mean, I threw myself through the portal. I imagine I was like on my elbows on the ground and they're just kind of walking over me. I'm like, get off, go away. What? Ah!
Andre,
stomped.
Andre, does a 13 hit you?
13 does not hit me.
You just avoid as they just boop, 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 boop. Poor Nick. I mean, just like, no, I think it also makes sense because you were on the ground. You're just like, get up, those are my.
This is my good face. Stop.
Speaking of, though, as you're lying on the floor, it is now top of the initiative. It is round 2. Karen, it is your turn.
Close the portal, close the portal, close the portal. Why is it still open?
Yeah, we're all just screaming at Keeper.
Yeah. Everybody's through.
Yes.
And how close are we all to the edge of this portal? Is it so things are coming through now? But are we still like right next to it?
You all have been pushed back by the wave of Modrons. So I'm going to say you are about. I'm going to say you're all about 10 feet away from the portal. Even those of you who didn't get hurt enough to be like being at a music gig that, you know, the crowd has pushed you back. So you're all 10 foot away. As Keeper is indeed now shutting, the portal is shutting, but the Marut is coming through.
Cool. I will get myself up since I kind of decidedly made myself prone. And not sort of like you can do it. You don't worry about your movement. It's enough that you're just like you're sort of having to fight these little robots off you. But yes, you're on your feet again. Question for you: if I cast the spell just on the other side of the portal, which has a radius, therefore I'm casting it further away, so I don't want to hit anybody. Will it come through the portal?
Yes.
Lovely. I get up, I step back a bit, and I yell at Keeper to get it shut. These things are, what did you say? Inevitable. They really are. They just keep coming. All right. Well, you know, from one plane to another, and I will take my wand and I start kind of making a ball in my hands, which spawns a tiny moat. And I'm a tiefling. I'm very used to, my ancestry is demonic. So this little moat starts to burn, and there's smoke, and there's darkness and fire in this moat, which I then just throw out just behind the Modrons. And so it is 15-foot radius across when it lands. So I don't want to hit any of us, but it will like billow through the portal to envelop the big eye guy that is coming through, and all the little ones as well, if possible.
Are you shouting out a warning?
Yes, yeah, I will say, step back, get away from the...
Because, as I said, there are non-combatants around, but I think now you've done it, enough people are like, they've survived so long on the Citadel, they're like, and yeet! You know?
Yeah.
So as you're doing this, you're watching the baker. You know,
Yeah.
there's like someone who's like, as they hit the ground, they're like, my pots!
My cabbages!
The cabbage. I'm afraid the cabbage guy will be evaporated by this spell.
My cabbages.
My cabbages! What I'm casting is Moat of Hell.
Oh my god.
And so that's what I've created. I've created a Moat of Hell, which I threw out, it landed behind, and hopefully I've enveloped a whole bunch of them. It is a 15-foot radius sphere, so with 30 diameter, of darkness, brimstone, and blasting heat. It's just appeared to envelop that entire portal and that whole area, centered on that point that it's landed on, and hopefully has billowed out. So it's kind of like whoever of us was at the front and was like 10 foot from the portal, that the wall of blasting heat and darkness and brimstone is like right there, right in front of their eyes. So everything that starts to turn in there or ends their turn in there has to make saving throws to deal with something. But we can come to that when that happens.
We'll get to
It's
that.
also, there is no light, not even magical, can pierce it, and everything inside of it is blind.
You hear some discontented clanking.
Yep.
And then just one like little voice is going, I cannot see. Why have you turned out the lights? This is incorrect. And just clanking, and they seem to be like slamming into each other. Yeah, nicely. So the portal, so it's just, as I said, like a radius of darkness.
Yep.
But there. Cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just backing up a little bit, and yeah, I'll probably be going, don't go in it, don't go in there. Trust me, I know hell, don't go in there.
Sort of like, okay, again, Car, can you just roll me like I guess a perception?
Ooh, sure. As has previously been noted, Car, not so much noticing other people around. Empathic to one person at a time.
Once again, really focused when you're,
Yeah. That's a lovely round 9.
You kind of sort of like, what's careful. You can sort of see like people like, again, the guy's jumping out of the way, moving this. There appears to be sort of people from the Citadel, like in like really sort of like heated conversation, and this sort of quite sort of darker skin but pale, like when sort of points and then go, and you see it was him on the mouth, and just yes, noted. Again, hopefully we'll get back to this later. I would like to point out, yesterday you did summon a bunch of like infernal beings into the Citadel, and which they had to deal with when you left. So it's fine. You're just summoning hell into this lovely little town.
I am saving lives. I will have it known. Punchy will back me up. Bring it up with Punchy.
You just quietly hear this undead-looking woman just go, "What the fuck is he doing? This fucker!" Just how does she manage to get words through her pointed teeth? Shout out Talia. Right. Speaking of nice ladies, the hag is there and goes, yeah. I think she's just sort of taking it in. This is, it's not her. It's not her problem if you've summoned hell. again, she's taking it in. She looks a little bit nervous. This isn't quite how she thought, but Punchy's still here. That's good. Andre, there's the sound of just movement again, like the constant thing. Like the Modrons are being pushed through what your associate cast. They're marching, and actually, I'd say, Nick, you might as well tell us what it does now because they are being pushed through this.
This is a very good point. I was not thinking about that. So it does actually vary slightly whether they start or end their turn, but basically. It says the cloud warps the timescape. I thought that was rather appropriate.
Nice.
Making the cloud's area it's difficult terrain. If that helps at all. I'd forgotten that part. And any creature that starts their turn in there takes 3d6 fire damage. A creature who ends their turn there must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 3d6 psychic damage as the voices of the damned crowd their mind.
Metal.
Yep.
That is very metal.
Andre, there's just the sound of Modrons collapsing by this, but there's enough that they've kept going. It's like a meat grinder, but like a few of them come through, and the Marut suddenly is pushed in, and so is about having gone through. Nick, just remind me what it has to do for damage.
If it is starting its turn there, it will take fire damage.
Okay.
If it ends its turn there, it's a wisdom saving throw to see whether it takes psychic damage.
Okay. It got pushed through, so I'm going to let it take the fire damage.
Okay, cool. You want me to roll?
Yeah.
Lovely. That is 10. 10 points fire damage.
It takes 10 points of fire damage. Yeah. So this thing is pushed through. I said it is a giant eye in a big like mech suit looking thing. Rolls, looks at you and sort of moves, and then looks up at the hag and starts walking. It's gonna walk past you. Are you going to try and stop it?
I'm going to move to the side to see what it does. Because we only said we'd let Amaryllis in here. We didn't say we'd protect her.
It's
I
true.
did.
Oh, you did. You might have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. This. I do things from afar. I do things mentally. I can't do much to stop a massive lumbering time lord thing that wants to go past me. Or at least not at this moment, because it's not my turn.
It is, as I said, it is move again. We haven't. It's not the Marut's turn, but it's definitely going to be walking past. So, are you gonna, Josh? Are you gonna hold an action or?
Oh, if it's my turn.
Yes, that was the thing, because it all got a bit mixed up because I was like the Marut is definitely being pushed forward. So that was the thing. It was like all the other Modrons are like being minced by this fire, but this thing has been pushed on the wave and is out of the.
Just the thing though is this thing is threatening. Is this thing?
This might be a good time to make a roll if you want to get this.
I want to know if this
Yeah.
thing's going to try and attack everybody else in this place rather than just Amaryllis. If it's going to just go for Amaryllis and then leave, then I'll just let it. But if it's looking to go after Amaryllis and is eyeing up the rest of this place, then I need to defend it.
What would you like to insight?
Insight, yeah. Go for that. So, my insight's not that great. That's for 20 for 23.
Oh my
I
god.
love this fucking dice.
Why you decided to stay behind with Professor Niall, it's up to you. But no, I mean, like, yes, right. So the thing is that very, very. I'm so glad, Gatecrasher, you're asking me more about this. Yes, the thing is that as an inevitable, they are incredibly focused on their goals. So what they would be is like if you put them in a room full of murderers, then they would obviously be looking for one. Even if they were like, oh, I can tell everyone here is that, no, I haven't been told to go for these murderers. I'll come back, because they can't comprehend that they won't get them inevitably. You know, they will try and stop them, but they are utterly focused on one goal, and then they will do anything in their powers across the multiverse to try and complete it. That was my Nile impression. Wasn't it good? Wasn't it exactly what?
Decent, yeah.
It's enthusiasm. Yes. So you know that this. You got a lot of feelings in those 6 seconds. Yes, it probably is not going to fight you. Yes, as you work your way through all the emotions, like also hungry because you didn't order food from the magic table. You could have got a snack. Yes, it is not going to probably fight you at the moment. It doesn't seem to it's been blasted by your associates. That said, it now knows where this place is.
Yeah, it needs to die. I will
Right.
2 attacks at it, and then I'll make 2 attacks at the Modrons as well.
Nice.
Same thing. Yes. Is there an ally within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
I will get my sneak attack then. So 2 attacks against that thing. Whoa. Okay, so that is going to be an 18 and a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Cool. So that will be with sneak attack. This is with sharpshooter. 11, 12, 16 plus 17 is 33 points of psychic damage.
Looks at you.
Then I'll shoot 2 Modrons. Way! I rolled a 9 again. That's an 18 and a dirty 20.
Those both hit.
Okay, so it's going to be a grand total of 19 psychic damage to one and 18 psychic damage to the other.
Six Modrons explode.
Yep. And that's my turn. As I move away from this creature.
Smart. As the sound on the other side of the portal, you hear the as something has entered through the portal and now has begun its turn in this terrible hellfire. So
9
points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Cards on the table. The Tyrannosaurus zombie smashes its way through these Modrons, knocking them asunder. Does have 40 foot, so is able to emerge out. It looks rough. It looks like it has gone through a lot of stuff. Punchy, something in your brain is like, I could make this explode as well. The memories of not that long ago when you made this creature. It is swinging. It takes out a good number of the Modrons and then tries to once again bite into the Marut. It does hit this time. 4. Wow, 32 points of piercing. God.
Hello, new friend.
Yes. Bites in. The Marut is temporarily stopped in its march as a full T-Rex is just trying to pull this thing down. The Marut blinks and considers. You all, on the next turn, feel the feeling in the back of your teeth as the portal shuts off. There is still a good number of Modrons. There is definitely a Marut here, but fortunately, nothing else seems to have got out. As we cut back to the other side, as we see Gatecrasher with his flesh golem going, wait! Oh no! Oh, well, looks like I'll just have to keep doing my side. Oh my God, Modrons! As they lift him up and go, incorrect, as this little man is carried off. He's like, damn you, Modrons! I'll have my revenge! Gatecrasher is out. Punchy!
A bit unfortunate that portal's closed because I had something that I could maybe have used to punch that Marut back into the portal.
That is unfortunate. You are a Gatecrasher, though.
So I'm just going to punch it.
Yes, I was going to say you could also try and open a portal, but you could just punch this thing.
Yeah, I'm going to rage. So can I get that extra damage? There's a bonus action. I think I just add 2 now. Oh, well, I'm a pretty high level now. Doesn't say. I bet it's in features and traits. Ah, it's still +2. Fair enough. Would have thought it'd be more. Anyway, I'm going to recklessly attack it. The Marut. For a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
I will... I'm guessing it can't be stunned, so I don't know if it's worth trying to stun it. I'll give it a go. Never try, never fail.
Yeah.
So can it make me a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 16?
That one.
And can it be stunned?
It doesn't say it can't.
Well, it's stunned then. What a day.
When they tell the tales, that said, it does have a legendary resistance, which I think probably it should. I think you watch it be stunned, and then you sort of hear the and as it sort of shakes it off and like fully like looks at you for the first time, like, and you're up close, and as you look into its eyes, you see scrolling. There's like a holographic version of you, and all this writing that you can't understand. As it's just checking its database. Lots of red is popping up.
It was 16 points of force damage.
16 points of force damage.
There's a 33 to hit for my second attack.
Does hit.
I'm gonna surprise strike it again.
Hey, yeah.
And I'm gonna impose disadvantage on its roll using my luck dice.
Interesting. Okay, so con again. 26.
Yeah, that might do it. 26 at disadvantage, guys.
It is inevitable.
17 points of force damage.
Clunk. You still sort of wince because your hands are still quite badly burnt from punching that iron golem earlier, but you know,
I let it fuel my rage.
You built it in. Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool.
I gotta protect my little sister.
The text changes and then it's just full of question marks. That the Marut just shakes its head like, no, that's not a thing. Looks around, looks at your little sister, who's like, right, okay, so so backing off. The thing you need to understand, can everyone please make a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh.
Just against the charm effect.
Nope.
I got an 8.
Nope.
Wisdom is not that good for me. That's a 14.
Oh my fucking god! I need to get rid of this damn dice.
A natural 20 again.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, that's not a reason to get rid of it.
There's a reason to keep it.
What did you get on your wisdom then with that 20?
Nat 2023.
Cool. You all take 45 points of radiant damage.
Did we all pass that?
No. You all take the damage. Andre is the only one who's not stunned by this blast that goes out of it.
Wow.
Don't fuck with the inevitables. Which is why you are able, Gatecrasher, in front of your descendant, who also, nearly everyone, no one has died, because I think there's stabilization here in the Citadel. A lot of people have fallen.
Yeah.
You watch as Jakar also goes, and sort of, I'm going to say for this, Josh, you're currently the only person who passed that. So everyone else kind of just had a moment of falling down to their knees. You watch as this inevitable walks up to this witch, and you all hear it, sort of in the sound of rocks tumbling down a mountain, says, "I'm only less gifted. You have been accused of necromancy, and you will be punished." Picks her up. Punchy, you get the anime oh!
My little sister!
And like Bane, just snaps her, and she just You will receive punishment. A plane shift spell is cast. Amaris is thrown inside and looks at you through her broken body, gestures to you, Punchy, and goes, "Brother, help me." The inevitable walks through the portal, and the portal shuts. At which point, you all come out of you see the Modron. We're out of combat. The Modrons are just sort of there, and those who've survived just sort of sit down and go, "This is not where we thought we would end up. What is happening? We have been abandoned. Losing contact. Good night." The Modrons all just fall down on their faces. Around you, you've heard clattering from houses, and just at which point, what the fuck is this? Dr. Durrani stomps down, and Keeper's she's like, no. We gave you sanctuary, we gave you our help, and you bring a Modron, you bring a Marut into our homes. All of you, pack your things, you're out. And you say to Gatecrashers, "Hey, that's not the..." Even one of the jesters goes, "Jakar, hey, buddy, you wouldn't let the..." Jakar's like, I can't, they're the boss, and to be fair, you did all bring Modrons in." They're like, "That is..." Keeper's just like, stop it. We understand. We were hoping we would be able to work together, but that just seems that our two forces are not aligned. That said, if the Citadel ever requires the assistance of the Gatecrashers, you merely have to ask. Nora's like, just the slight, Dr. Drani, Nora's just a slight thing of yeah, sure. No way. So there you go, Josh. That's don't you love it when I tell you what happened in your own backstory?
My sister.
Punchy, you have just as we come to a close, Gatecrashers, you have sort of options. You're all able to sort of, in the next few days even, because it's not so easy just to leave the Citadel, find out that indeed Fall of Light Snow has vanished. It's assumed whatever mission she was on has has begun. Access to the headquarters has been sealed, locked down, because even though the Marut is gone, the Modrons are still trying to march. You know, there's still Modrons around the building, and they're like, yeah, probably. Then it's kind of explained. It's like, cool, whatever. We are definitely on a list now when we've been moved up, mostly because we fought this thing and it's not happy. There is a good chance that the Marut is going to come back at a point. But the thing is, they don't understand things. It could be 100 years. This isn't great. What would you all like to do? Are you going to go off on your own? Are you going to travel with the rest of the Gatecrashers? Are you going to go find your little sister?
She's dead, isn't she? Like snapped her in half.
She is a hag, and she's a hearty thing, and she did reach out to you and say, "Help me."
I will turn to the guys and I'll be like, I don't ask for much, but I need you to help me find my little sister.
The rest of you have absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
I mean, if your sister's in trouble, Punchy, then yes, I will. By all means, I will help you find your sister. I have no idea that you mean Amaryllis.
No. Car.
Yeah, just doing a quick run through my stuff to see if I've got any way of breaking that spell, which I don't, and I don't know if I would necessarily have understood what was happening. I don't. Weirdly, for the psychic sorcerer, I don't. I don't have modified memory. I don't know how much I would know about it, so I don't know if I would recognize.
Do you have Do you have any kind of like spell breaking spells?
I have counterspell.
Is it lesser restoration or greater restoration?
Greater.
Yeah.
Also remove curse.
No, I only have counterspell.
Car, do you try and tell anyone that you think this has happened, or are you just going to? Because I'm afraid you seem to be the only one who's kind of clicked that something's bobbins here.
Yeah, I mean, it did happen in front when he was still doing stuff, so I feel like I I mean, I'm not gonna be. It's a big shift from somebody who was being like, you stay here, to then be like, you come with me and I protect you. I would probably, I'd bring it up. I'd certainly mention it to Andre and stuff, and be like, I think he's been meddled with mentally. And
I did wonder why they grabbed his face like that.
Not my technique, but definitely a way of getting a hold of somebody to do a spell. Not sure what it was. Not one I have. Not one I'm used to. But she did something.
I keep forgetting I have access to spells, so...
There's a lot going on.
It happens to the best of us. Do either of you reach out to any of the other Gatecrashers?
No, the bastards put me in prison.
That's the point. You are still technically, and you all have all just got them kicked out of their home.
Only the ones who we were nearest to, so Keeper. I'd maybe say to Keeper, like, in fact, probably only Keeper. I'd say to Keeper, I think something happened. Can you do anything about it?
Oh, well, what sort of Keeper reaches in and pulls out, a tome. What sort of thing do you think happened? I was very focused on the portal.
That's quite all right. I was also very focused on the many, many Modrons and other things that are coming through.
Keeper gives you a look of like, tell me about it.
Yeah. But if I was to make an educated guess as somebody that meddles in playing with people's minds, don't worry, I don't play with any of your minds. That would be, an invasion of privacy. It's something to alter the way he thought about her.
Yes. Punchy. Keeper's coming up to you and is like, Gatekeeper, would you mind if I just... You have something. I just need to... You're not feeling your best. I just need to fix something. Do you mind? Punchy, you watch as this little kobold casts, and you just sort of feel like, you're like, my little sister, and as we're looking at it again, it's like anime, but we're watching like a paper cutout of a really like badly drawn Amaryllis being like, hello, brother. Thank you. Let us go to the cherry blossom factory. And then just suddenly this thing rips and you just have a moment like, oh, my sister. And then you flash back to, you're going to protect me. And that modified memory just disapparates.
Fuck that witch.
As we, I don't think I should just keep setting up one shots, but as we just cut to, as other Gatecrashers are like, there they are, those are the ones who summoned the demons, as you're all just like, gotta go.
Time to leave.
The portal sets up. I think I'm just going to drop you into it because you guys are just like, let's go there. You see a great like bronze citadel with gears churning. If you need to do it, just go into the heart of the Modrons. If in doubt, it's fine. It's fine. I just like dropping my players into utter things, and then I keep ending campaigns where and then this really big thing happens. Do we get to see it? Anyway, folks. That is the end of our two-parter. Thank you so much for joining us. A massive thank you to my players. I know it's been a really difficult 48 hours for us because of that time warp and everything, but we've managed it. We've coped with it. Am I married yet? No? Okay, fine. Yes, so thank you very much to my players.
Yes, you are married to the sea.
I am married to the sea. But it makes it harder to go on dates because the entire ocean just goes crashing into the pizzeria and people get real mad. Anyway, sponsors, supporters, you're all great. If you are enjoying what we're doing, we play every Monday, 6 p.m. UK time. Please go to our Patreon. We helped with our Dice Heads supporters. Thanks to them, we're able to make this. We've got Discord, we've got Wiki, and for one of your local currency or one goat, you'll be, it's funny when people get to see the goat, which at the time of recording still haven't been given a name. I think we need to put that poll out. You'll be able to help. And we've got other games, Patreon games. Some of them are run by me. Some of them do end up with me screaming about pigeons. It's fine. Everyone, as I like to say at the end of every episode, love the penguins, but don't treat them as your servants. Just take good care of your penguins, and they might actually buy you some mocha if you're really nice. So it's a long phrase. It doesn't really translate from the original Dwarvish, but it's still applicable. Anyway, have a good one, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.